And girls, welcome along
to
another stream. Can I intro the stream? Is that doable, do we think? Hello everybody, it's Lego o'clock, and as we started the other day, this one's a little bit disjointed because randomly, halfway through the last stream, Anna just pulled out the biggest Lego set that's ever been made, the world map. Mainly because I was building the small new world map and she wanted to outworld map me.
No, that's not right. That's not true. He goes, I finished whatever
We don't need to worry about that
and he
now.
told me to get.
Let me do the intro. We don't need to worry. Let me do the intro.
Told me to get set out.
I'm sorry if you're clicking on this for the first time and don't know who we are. Anna interrupts constantly. You'll get used to it.
Because you lied.
Shh. Let me do the intro. So yeah, we are. Well, she is building the biggest set that Lego have ever produced, the world map, 11,500 pieces. She's 2 of these things in. That's how far in she is. And she's going to be carrying on with that. And this is officially the start of a playlist, because I imagine it's going to take us multiple streams. But if you really want to see these bits, these first couple of panels, they were on the last stream, which was officially the one where I built this, which I am going to be finishing off because I haven't built the aeroplane as part of that. So Anna's going to be carrying on doing her little dib over here with all of her little dots. I'm going to finish building this one, and then I've got some other bits and bobs to build as well. As ever, boys and girls, let us know down in the chat or in the comments what you're building while we're building. And hello, how are we all doing? Are we all good? Bit of housekeeping right up front. This Friday's stream will be on Thursday. So I know we normally stream Monday and Friday. This week, no Friday. We're streaming on Thursday because my Football Manager stream's got to move to... It's complicated. It's fine. I'll schedule it on the channel and we'll figure it all out. But yeah, now you can bicker with me to your heart's content. Now I've done the intro. But I've clickbaited the face off of this one, so we're going to get new people click on their stream replay being like, oh, I want to see this set being built. So, for example, let's make the set visible while we're building it. But yeah, this is the one that I was building on the last stream. I got through most of it, but I've got the final 2 bags.
Now I finished 2. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't.
I've got the final 2 bags to do, which is going to be the airplane that goes on this. But at the moment, we've got the world map. We've got the little vehicles that go on it. So we've got a train, a little towing thing. I guess it's a caravan, a camper van, and a little cruise ship up here in the Arctic Circle where me and Anna will be taking our cruise. We've also got these little clips, which are for holding Polaroid pictures. I don't quite know how they work. But we've got all those at the back, and then I need to build a big aeroplane as well. It's all splendid. World map surrounded by different sets is so good. Sadly, I can't share my pic on here. We're going to have our big world map is going to be on our bedroom wall, so it won't have all of the other art sets.
It won't fit
behind us. Yeah, it's too big. If you're not familiar with the world map, it's over 1 metre wide. And quite hard. I can't remember the exact dimensions. They're on the box, but the box has been destroyed.
Am I allowed to bend to get another panel?
You can bend all you want, just don't push the table.
But I'm fat.
That doesn't mean you have to push the table.
Just leave that there, or...
Also finished the Fun Hole skate shop. See, I really want that. I might have to look into that. The skate shop by Fun Hole looks very cool. Just finished building the Walt Disney 100-year camera. You've got that one, haven't you?
I do.
Is that one of the ones that didn't survive the move? Is it in a box somewhere?
It's in that box.
Currently doing Da Vinci's flying machine. It's certainly a technical challenge. First bag was just the stand. Bad. You hate technical challenges.
But I want that. I love the look of it. It looks so fun. Right, let's do my
we're good, thank you. We are
1,
good.
2, 3.
Currently swapping all my pavements to light bluish grey. Yeah, I've done the big pavement faff recently.
There's only one white on there, so I don't
lots
need
of pavement faffing. Right, where's my instruction manuals? This set that I was doing has like 5 instruction manuals because it's one of the build together sets. So I'm on the final instruction manual, which is bags 14 and 15, and let's crack on and get it built. Would I recommend the Medieval Town Square? I've not actually built it yet. I bought it before Christmas. It's on my to build list with many other sets. Just based on how much I enjoyed the Viking Village, which is a similar feel. Yes, because that whole range of like the oldie time stuff is really, really cool. But I've not actually built the Medieval Town Square yet. I will be building it. I kind of want to get the Medieval Blacksmith to go with it, but that's retired. So I'm a little reluctant to start until I can get my full scene done. So I need to find the blacksmith at a good price before I can build the town square. The winner from Season 4 LEGO Masters US created this set. Yes. Duck Bricks, wasn't it? Was this the Duck Bricks set? You should get it, Curve. You build lights in a skate shop as you go. Yeah, it looks cool. I'm just a little bit wary of getting fun hole stuff because a few people have told us that if and when we join the Lego Ambassador Programme, which we still haven't been going long enough to apply for, but I need to read the rules of the Lego Ambassador Programme because we want to join it. But a lot of people have said if we join that, we won't be able to have any non-Lego stuff like in our Lego City, in our collection, content for it on the channel. So I don't want to do a load of Mega and Carder and Fun Hole stuff, even though it's cool, and then have to take it all out or take the videos down. Is that another Big Wang Jangler? That's the original Big Wang Jangler. So I'm holding fire on the Fun Hole stuff until I know it's not going to be a problem. So I need to read the instructions to the Lego Ambassador Programme. My wife wants Tudor Corner. Do you recommend it? Yes, it's the best modular they've ever done. There's a video of me building it on the channel. It's great. It is great.
Maybe don't put it out there. I need space.
Yeah, okay.
Right, 3, 4.
Right, I'm just going to move this out of the way for now so I can have a bit of space as well. So that can go on there. Hopefully David won't knock it off. With him being a maniac.
Do you have a thing?
What's a thing? A knocking door. A pen.
Yeah, so I can put the actual proper number on there. Because it's breaking my brain.
I've given her the pen, she's not taking it.
Yeah, I'm rubbing it off first.
Currently building the big Millennium Falcon. Also just bought a job lot off eBay. 20 sets for £280 off the Lego City stuff. Nice.
Right, so this
Playing
one.
Super Mario RPG on my Switch whilst my hubby rebuilds my Winnie the Pooh set.
4.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
This is number 6.
The Winnie the Pooh set's a great set. Did Anna tell me about her mishap last time? What mishap did you have last time?
Did you tell Anna about her mishap? Oh, what? This.
Oh! We're not going to talk about that. It's all good.
It was funny. In my defence, apparently. I was just very excited that I had
Let's not say it
I
again.
had a Wang Jangler bigger than Kevin's. There you go.
Yes, a giant Wang Jangler. If you use the pen and write over the number, then rub it, it will come off a lot easier.
Oh, it's come off. It's fine.
There you go.
I've got 6. So that's...
That pen's going to absolutely get eaten by Dave before the stream is done.
Oh my god, he ate my screwdriver. Oh my god, I called him names.
She did. I've never heard some of the names.
Nasty
I learnt
names.
some Nottingham language.
I
Some of these
I don't
names,
even know
my
how
goodness.
he got it. It's over there. It is eaten.
You'd obviously dropped it on the floor.
I don't know how. Yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know where. I don't know why. It was on the floor. I hadn't been Legoing that day. This was yesterday.
Legging. Hadn't been legging that day.
I don't know,
Currently watching you guys from Las Vegas. I hope you live in Las Vegas and you're not there on holiday watching us, because as much as I appreciate the view, for goodness sake, if you're there on holiday, go and do Vegas things.
7.
But if you live there,
8.
welcome along. Can we swap? I'd love to go to Las Vegas. That'd be great. Started the Starry Night build tonight. Van Gogh is helping.
Don't let Kevin's near it.
I mean, in my defence,
Not only your defence. There's no defence.
things shouldn't stick out of the wall.
You shouldn't have been...
I am a clumsy oaf. Where's the bottom of Anna's Starry Night? On the table over there.
Yeah, I've done half of it.
Yeah, it is being rebuilt.
It's really hard because I don't have the, I don't know where the book, I remember the book getting just ripped up basically, just with moves and stuff, and I'm doing it through the app, and it's hard because it's not one of the interactive apps, so I'm going through it, yeah, and I've got to that bit, and then he's eating something. Oi!
What's he got now?
I was eating a box, it's fine. And then I got to a page and it's like, no, that's the whole, this page is all of the frame, and I'm like, oh my god, so I had to flip and flip and flip until I got back to that, and by that time it was bedtime. But it isn't, it's in 2 trays, it's in multiple little containers that Kevin had, but it's coming along, I'll get it there. Hopefully get it back in there. But
It'll be back up on the wall. It'll be fine.
Kevin
We're
was
trying,
fat.
or I say we, Anna is trying to rebuild it without us having to take the whole thing off the wall because it's attached with command strips. So for us to get it off the wall, we're either going to scuff up the paint or break up the set even more. So
we tried to pull it and it was already coming apart.
Yeah,
So we're not doing that.
Hopefully it can be rebuilt without having to come off the wall, which again with Anna's back the way it is isn't ideal. It's not like she can stand in front of it and rebuild it onto it because she can't stand for that long. So yeah, it'll be fine. It'll get done.
I can't sit at the moment.
Will you be buying the Trevi fountain? Yes. Anna will be building that on stream within a month or so. Did you just flail around as if you didn't want to?
No,
I'll build it.
I went,
Oh, I was going to say, I'll build it if you don't want it.
I smiled.
Okay. I thought you were like...
No,
oh.
I was just like, if it comes and I haven't done this, I'll just put this to one side and make that. It'll be...
Yeah, we went
nice
to Rome
and...
last year. Anna never actually saw the Trevi fountain when we went to Rome.
I did the other place.
Yeah, I razzed past it on an electric scooter though, so we are going to have to modify it to put a little Kevin minifig on an electric scooter going past it. Scooter's still waiting for me in Rome. I think we need to adjust our heating. But yes, we will be getting the Trevi fountain because we wanted a Rome souvenir when we were there. We ended up getting Vespers. We were looking for the Colosseum, but if they'd have had the Trevi fountain when we were there, we absolutely would have got that. Oh yeah, this was when we were young and naive and weren't thinking in that respect. I think even if we were offered the Colosseum at a good price now, I'd probably say no because we've got nowhere to put it. Because you know, at the end of the day, we could go and get Titanic if we wanted to. We could go get the Eiffel Tower, but
look what I have behind us.
Yeah, there's no point getting them because they're too big.
I've got something that's too big.
What did I say about streams earlier? I need to explain it to you properly in a way. I can't explain it here, Topher, because some of it is secret. But basically, the next block party stream is Thursday. There'll be a Football Manager stream on Friday, but it won't be one that you need to edit. It's complicated. I will explain all, and I do have other solutions for, and they'll probably will slot in another stream at some point, probably on Sunday.
Is it raining? It sounds like it's raining.
My plane is taking shape. The plane is going to be much bigger than the other vehicles. All right. I don't think it's raining. Rain is verboten. Where does that go? There we go. Lovely, lovely, lovely. What are we huffling about?
Just legs. Oh.
You've got legs?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Can I don't understand.
I've got legs, it hurts.
Oh, your leg hurts?
Yes. I got off the bed earlier and my knee went sideways. I was like, oh, that's not fun.
Well, that's silly.
Let's not do that again.
You should be more careful, you silly gooseberry. What kind of gooseberry are you? A silly one.
7, 8.
We can fly my big plane across your big map.
It'll be more scale, won't it?
Yeah. You go on there. And then you go on there. Look at me.
Look at you.
I'm a little buildy boy. I built an entire modular building in the last 24 hours. I've been very buildy. There'll be a video.
Nice.
There'll be a video tomorrow.
You should have done it on here.
Well, I would have needed the whole table. I completely covered a table this size in parts because I had to have every part in front of me because it was a rebrickable. There's a quick TikTok explaining what I've done if you want to see it now, but there'll be a proper video tomorrow giving you the proper guided tour of it. And it looks great. Anna, how are you finding the world map?
Yeah.
It was here on the table when she came downstairs. Ba-dum.
1, 2, 3.
Is that it? Just yeah is your answer.
Well, you started talking. I'm not going to over talk you. It's just getting. I think I need more of these to put my things in.
Can't believe
3.
You're saying with a straight face you're not going to talk over me.
3. I am going to do it when you lie. Like, I'm not having you lie about me. Oh, hold on.
My Galaxy is on the way. Oh, I do like I don't like the caramel ones, but I like a normal Galaxy.
Oh, you've got to be.
I've also signed up to
joking.
Brick Borrow. Have we had anything from them before? No, I don't think I'd enjoy Brick Borrow. I want to keep my Lego.
I need to move this.
But why? Oh, because she needs the screwdriver, of course, the
Look at it.
half-eaten screwdriver.
I don't know if you can see it. Look at it. Look at
We've
that.
got printed pieces, boys and girls.
1, 2, 3. That needs to
Right,
come
that says
out.
Wonder. That says Liner.
Number 6 needs to go
That
in.
says World. So this is the World Wonder Liner.
No, I don't live in Vegas. I'm getting some work done with you guys in the background before I hit the casinos this evening. What time is it
okay.
there then? I always find that interesting, what time it is in places. Because that is what I find interesting. 1, 2, no. Yes, 1, 2. I'm on
World
the third.
Wonder Liner. Is it hard to do that world map due to it being complex, having to not put the pieces in the right places? She's just following a map. She's just got, it's like paint by numbers.
See, now I need 3 4s.
Today's build for me is going to be the Mighty Bowser 2,807 pieces. That is a fun build. I built that last year. Enjoyed it very much. How can I check my name is on the Members Wall of Fame? By saying, hey Kev, can we have a quick look at the Wall of Fame? If you've put it in the thread and told us what name you want, I would have also replied in there with done when I'd done it. If you haven't put it in the thread, then it won't be on there. But that is the up-to-date Wall of Fame. Thank you to everyone who's a part of that. But yeah, if you are a Wall of Fame channel member and you've not told us on the mega thread what name you want, it won't be on there yet. Right, so this is the World Wonder Liner.
Why is
Is
this
this the
being
wrong
so
way
hard?
round? This is the wrong way round. There we go.
No, that way is better.
Beautiful. How do you find it? On the members tab, there's a post where I'm asking what name do you want, and it's basically the post on the members tab that's got loads and loads and loads of replies. It's that thread. Just reply to that and let us know what name you want, and then I'll do it and then write done so that I know I've done it. I'll be ordering the Home Alone set in April, ready for December for my advent calendar. Very nice. Which is the better world map set? I mean, it depends on the type of Lego you like. For Anna, that one's the best one. For me, this one's the best one. Because I wouldn't enjoy just doing
Lies,
11,000. I wouldn't enjoy doing 11,000 dots like that. Whereas Anna loves doing 11,000 dots. It literally is just dots.
Yes, but there's a whole a black box there full of other stuff.
Okay. All I've seen you do so far is dots. Whereas this one has got the builds like the plane and the other little vehicles, and it's a little bit more detailed and smaller. Whereas that one is very large and relies on colour vision. So yeah, it depends on basically, whichever one you look at and think that looks cool is probably the one you should get. Me and Anna both have the right one for the type of Lego we enjoy, which is jolly good.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
With regard to buying something, just to swing back round to buying Home Alone in April, what I would suggest, rather than having an arbitrary April in mind, from April onwards, keep an eye out for double or triple points events with Lego, or sales. Don't just buy it in April because it's April. I guess April is when you're going to have the money to buy it, but I would hold fire and put the money to one side and get it the next time there's a double points, or there was a triple points weekend last year. Triple points is equivalent to like 15% cash back off of future sets, which on a £250 set. That's what, like 35-40 quid off, which is jolly nice. What's your next plans for the city? I'm starting to get some rebrickables done. First video and then will be coming out tomorrow, with a view to doing the next street. So we've got the street on the shelf that we've got at the moment. The shelf below is going to have a street on as well, but I don't have enough buildings to do a full street there yet. So I've got 5 or 6 rebrickables I need to do over the course of the next couple of months, and then I can do the same job up down there, get the train in, get the pavements and the roads and the stuff in and the detail in, and have another street similar to the one we've already got. So it's always evolving, and hopefully by the time it's done, we'll be in a position to go get an office and move the whole thing out of here and have it as like a big spread out
So
city
you're just
again.
going to make it in that room and then move it again?
Yes.
Do you remember moving?
Yes. But if I make it 3 times, old house, this house, office, that's 3 lots of videos. So it's content, isn't it? Got to have the content. Peter has upgraded to Wall of Fame channel membership. Thank you very much for the support. Do you know when the next GWP will be? Probably 1st of February, I guess. I think the current one runs this. The Valentine's box is still this week, isn't it? I think. And I imagine we'll get a new one for 1st of Feb. I don't know what it'll be, but there'll be one then usually. It'd be bizarre to have a 1st of the month without a gift with purchase. Especially when I'm surprised there's not one that ties into the Twilight set. Because people are making quite the kerfuffle about the Twilight set. I'm still managing to ignore most of the kerfuffle because I genuinely still don't want it. People don't believe me when I say I don't want it.
You'll buy it.
I really won't. I won't buy it at launch. I'll get it eventually. I know I'll have it eventually, but I'm not going to buy it at full price at launch because it's so much of the cost of it is the license and the minifigs, and I don't care about either of them. I just want that building. But I can wait until I get it 30 or 40% off. I'm turning a Lego Disney Advent Calendar into Disney Park mop on a Mills plate. Very nice. Where are we going on the cruise? On this one, we're just having a little European cruise. So we're just nipping over to Amsterdam and back again. It's only a 4-night thing. Similar to what we did last year. Just a little mini break before Football Manager 25 comes out.
If it comes out.
It will definitely be coming out. You're as bad as the TikTok comments today.
Well, you still don't know yet.
I know. I can 100% guarantee the game is releasing in March. I just don't know what day in March. But it is definitely coming out in March.
That would be the 20th. Oh, that would be...
What's wrong with the 20th?
Well, because I'll be going, Kevin, where's my game? Kevin, where's my game? And
I don't know what you're talking about.
Assassin's Creed's out on the
Right,
20th.
okay, there you go.
And Kevin hates it because I just sat because of where we live, our Amazon's very late. So I constantly ask Kevin, where are my games all day?
Is there a rebrickable for the Twilight House? I'm sure there will be. I don't think there is yet. People need to get their sticky little fingers on the sets before they can come up with alternate builds. Is the Twilight modular size? It's not on a base plate. It would need to have some serious modification to fit in a city, which is another reason why I'm not in any rush to get it.
Guarantee day one you'll have it.
Guarantee day one I 100% won't have it. The only thing I'm coming home from the Lego store with on Saturday is the new brickheads, all 3 of them.
What are they?
Eeyore, Dumbo and the Red Panda.
I want 2 of them.
Okay.
Do you want to go and get me a pop? Because I think...
What, from the Lego store?
My pop is all... Oh, no, it's alright for now.
Right, do you want a drink or not? You've gone mumbly.
Would you please go and get me a pop?
Yes, I will. Just let me finish this section. Hold on. I don't know.
Is Legoland worth the money? Yes. Go on a school day. Do not go in half term.
Legoland is the best theme park in the country. I absolutely love it. We did a video from there last year. We've done loads of videos from there over the years.
But when do you go?
When she said.
School day.
Yeah. Assuming you're an adult. Obviously, if you've got kids, you need to go when kids can get in.
They're just off poorly for the day.
What are you thinking about the new French bakery? I think it looks cool. Anna will definitely like it. She likes the little... It's micro scale, isn't it?
There, over there.
Yeah. It's not like them, though. It's a little bit bigger. It's almost minifig scale, but it's just the facade in a frame. What
do you mean it's in a facade? Does it not have an inside?
It is a facade. There's no inside. It's only like 4 studs deep.
Oh.
It's the frontage of a shop. The idea is, I think, they're to display on shelves.
That'd be cool.
So it's a whole new part of Icons, the restaurants of the world. Which, if they're doing restaurants of the world, really hope that means we're going to get a chip shop at some point.
What? So they're not coming out.
They're not going to be like. Well, there'll be stuff like she's pointing at the gift with purchase,
I love them.
shops of the world and houses of the world that we've had the last few years. I'm sure there'll be something like that this year, but that's not what this is.
Be careful.
This is a purchasable set.
Be careful when you go back because he is right where your wheels are. Don't get me a drink yet. He's having a nap. I've got water.
I've not long since moved to a new place, but I've got boxes upon boxes to sort, not to mention 100 sets as backlog. That sounds familiar.
Don't do it. Don't move. If you do Lego, don't move. It was awful.
It's fine.
It was awful.
Hey Hey's not out until March, so I won't be getting him him on Saturday. The only stuff that's out this week is the Twilight House, those 3 brickheads, and some Easter sets. So it's going to be a very cheap.
Easter again already.
Yeah, it's going to be a very cheap. Oh, by the way, it was a green wang jangler in this bag.
I also want the love sign because Kevin apparently didn't see it.
I didn't see it. I didn't even mention it on the video. Loads of people called me out for not seeing it. I just walked straight past it. But yeah, what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's going to be a cheap month initially.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Long term, it's an expensive month because we've got Series 4 of Brickman Designer Program coming out, but we don't have to pay for them for 6 months. So
3. Do we know what they are yet?
yeah, I made a whole video on it. We've known for months what they are. I've shown you them multiple times.
I think I don't want any of them.
Who do you book Legoland through? Just book it directly through Legoland.
Legoland. Don't do some third party nonsense. Just go to Legoland and book it through there. Also look for discounts. Like put Legoland discount in like Google and you'll find stuff.
We recently have been clearing my nan's house and found McDonald's Happy Meal Lego polybags didn't even know they existed. Nice.
Wow.
I've just seen it and really want it. Yeah, put them on Discord. That would be cool. We'd like to have a look at them. So you want the Trevi Factory? Oh, you've just seen the Restaurant of the World. Yeah, it does look cool.
I want the snowflakes. No, I don't. I want the sunflowers.
Yeah, £200 Lego art set.
But it will go there, look.
No, I know you'll like it. I'm not disputing that you'll like it. It's just compared to the Mona Lisa that was what, 70 quid? Unless it's 3 times the size, it's an expensive bunch of flowers.
But I'd just buy myself. I like.
She is the most frustrating person in the world. I'm not saying we won't be able to get it. I am saying, separate from whether or not we're going to buy it, £200 is expensive for an art set because it is.
Well, the Galaxy was 189.
Exactly, and it's so much better than the flowers.
Could you do me a favour? Could you just do my button up? The hole is stretchy, so be careful.
We'll see.
Kevin likes to break my buttons, you see.
I can't do it. I don't have finger dexterity. Is the Marvel red box worth it? Yes, it's a great build. Had loads of fun. We built that on stream. If you want to see that being built.
Is it the Van Gogh sunflowers? I'm not sure.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
Van Gogh.
I would say Van Gogh, but...
I would say Van Gogh. I think it's probably Van Gogh or something like that.
Is he French?
He's Dutch. Well, he's dead. Was he Dutch?
He's not long been dead, has he?
I don't know.
He's dead, I think it was the 70s.
I don't know.
He was in Doctor Who.
Van Gogh. The Twilight House is the one from the Twilight films, yes. Yes, it is. Will you be getting the Lilo and Stitch Beach House? Again, I have no interest. Anna bought a few of the kiddie Disney houses last year and has already talked about boxing them up and taking them to the storage unit. She's already taken the Madrigal house down. The Snow White house is clinging on.
I like it because it just... Where is it?
There.
Yeah,
so I suspect we won't be getting the Stitch house. I've not even seen Lilo and Stitch.
You need to. You would and identify with it a lot.
There you go. As a Dutch person, it's the last one. Van Gogh. It's a sound we can't really make. He died in the late 1800s.
Yep, it was an 8. That can't be right.
1890.
Who died right recent?
David
Who
Bowie.
ate his ear?
What?
Who ate his ear?
Mike Tyson at Evander Holyfield's here. Is that what we're talking about? Are you able to pay up Legoland, or does it have to?
Can you pay it bit by bit, or do you have to pay it all at once?
I don't know. No idea.
Sometimes Kevin does not understand.
I've never heard that terminology before. So pay up means do it on instalments, does it? I've never heard that.
Do you have to pay it all, or can you pay it all?
But that's not what they've said.
No, that's what it means.
I am very, very literal. I will, again, autistic brain. I will literally try and read it, and I don't infer. Van Gogh cut off one of his ears, but did it 150 years ago, apparently.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Are you? I thought you were grabbing your phone to try and prove them all wrong then.
I wasn't going to prove anyone wrong.
There's my plane. I don't know what bag 15 is because that plane looks pretty finished to me.
You may go and get my drink now. He moved.
So annoying. I could have just gone before. Oh, blimey.
What?
Thought I was bringing the ceiling down there.
Who was in Doctor Who then? I swear it was. Oh, I don't know. 1890. Okay, that sounds about right. That's phone. Yeah, the 90s. Back then. Picasso. Kevin gives me my drinks like this every time for no reason. Why have you got 2 pops on there? See,
One's
I knew
from the last
someone
stream.
was 70s. See, Picasso.
What are you talking about?
We've got
Who's Picasso?
Picasso.
Picasso?
I like it.
Did Picasso cut off his face?
No,
or what?
Picasso died in 73. I knew there was one in the 70s.
That's still over 50 years ago.
But it was still the 70s. Shut up. No, it wasn't. The 70s was like 10 years ago. Shut up.
Thank you for the information. My son who has autism picks apart my spelling, corrects my sentences, etc. So it's fine. Yeah. And it's not even that we're being jerks when we do it. It's that I genuinely didn't understand what you meant because my brain. Do I have the Lion Knight's Castle? No, it's near the top of my shopping list for this year. I just don't want to pay full price for
Shall
it.
we see what's on the shopping?
Ben, thank you very much for 3 months on the Wall of Fame.
Thank you.
Picasso has the silly moustache, apparently.
Right, where is Kevin? Let's have a look at Kevin's list.
Oh, Lion Knight's Castle won't be on that. That's my
Why
retired
is it not
modular
on it
list.
then?
Because it still exists. I'll just buy it from the Lego store before it retires.
We're retrieving Kevin.
Yeah, that's my retired
is it?
modular list. No, that clearly says medieval blacksmith, not Lion Knight's Castle. They're not even any of the same words.
Kevin needs the calf corner.
Cafe corner.
The cafe corner. Got 9 months. Thank you.
The YTJ, thank you very much. 9 months on the Wall of Fame. You've had a little Wall of Fame baby.
We need Market Street. We need the Greengrocer.
These are just the modulars we don't have.
We need the Fire Brigade, the Grand Emporium, the Town Hall, the Detective Office, and the Brick Bank.
I think my plan at the moment is I'm going to buy the Detective's Office and possibly Grand Emporium and Brick Bank. The rest of them I'm going to part out and order off of Bricklink and not actually do the
Look, I actually
proper
have
sets.
to have this. He sends me this about every couple of months, so it's updated.
I haven't bought the crane yet. The crane has its own set of rules. I'm not buying that unless it's £300. It was £300 for a weekend at Selfridges last year.
And they didn't have one.
We were in Manchester, opposite of Selfridges. I walked down there and they didn't have
You
any in
did
stock.
not walk, you ran.
Yeah, I went to Selfridges. They didn't have any in stock. That's an interesting brick. I've not seen one of them before.
Oh, it's iridescent. That's nice.
Give me that. That's a cool brick. Yeah, they didn't have one, but I'm not going to pay more than that now because I now know what its low is. It's not retired yet, so I can wait. Same with Lion Knight's Castle. I've not seen it on sale anywhere. I think it's still Lego exclusive. I've never seen it anywhere else.
You need to put that on the list because I see loads of these medievalness that you want. Like I sent you to last night. You're like, oh, you need to finish the Batman. I sent you the Batwing and the back bike or something.
But what you have to remember... What you have to remember currently, Lady Female, is we don't have the money to buy loads of Lego sets at the moment. That's why I didn't spend anything at the event yesterday.
Can I help you?
The Batwing I found yesterday was a really good price, but I couldn't come home with it because money pennies.
I would have shouted at him.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm being a good boy.
That's why we're making our Christmas presents.
Once we're flush again, then we'll start buying stuff again. Do I have the Greengrocer? I don't. I'm picking up a sealed copy on February the 9th. Nice. I mean, that's...
Look out for Kev around you.
Yeah.
I'm joking. Kevin would never do that.
Or would he?
Kevin!
No, that's... Greengrocer is definitely one that I'll just part out. As much as I want all of the modulars, I don't think either... And my barrier for this kind of stuff is very low. But even I couldn't justify dropping 4 figures on a Lego set. I don't think I could do it. My views might change as the years go on. But as it stands right now, I could not live with myself if I spent over £1,000 on a Lego set.
This wasn't anything like that, was it?
No, nowhere near.
Okay, good.
So yeah,
So I'll pack it up and send it
I'm
back.
not going to be getting it anytime soon. Right, where does this go? Underneath the...
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm flying with my
Okay, so this
wings.
is the, if you want to stick it to the map version of the base, and then if you want to stand this up separately, you can do a sturdier base. But I want to stick it on the map. So let's get the map back. So where's the next place you think will fly?
One of the islands.
Yeah, probably Canary Islands. Let's pop this near the Canary Islands. And then I'll get my other little vehicles back out.
But not a windy one.
They're all a bit windy. They're the Canary
Oh, the
Islands.
first one wasn't.
Cruise ship up in the Arctic, because we'll be going up into the Arctic next year on a cruise ship. The motorhome needs to be in America, because we will drive a motorhome across America one day. The train, we agreed we were getting the train across the Sahara, didn't we? Really, we should have the train in Japan, because we'd go and ride the bullet train. And then just tow in a caravan across Europe, I guess, which we'll never do. But it's there, so I've got to do something with it. And that is finished, but I'm just going to build this alternate version of the base. But first, I'm going to turn this around so you can see. This is one version of it being finished. So this is the version if you want to have the whole thing flat on a shelf, which is how I'm going to display it. If you went on Discord after the last stream, you'll have seen that it was on top of a cabinet next to the globe. So I had the globe next to the world map. And this is how this is going to be displayed, I think. So I don't need to have the alternate version of the stand, but if you want to, you can build an extra stand so you can stand the plane up separately. This bit that the Polaroids go into can detach, and then the whole thing can be hung on a wall as well. So you've got multiple choices for how you want to display it. But I will just build this bit of base as well. Next flight should be to Disney World, Florida. Remember a minute ago when I said we were skint? It ain't gonna happen.
I want to go to the Rocky Mountain National Park.
Yes, Anna announced that to me today.
I want to go and see fireflies.
I thought it was the Smoky Mountain National Park.
Yeah, one of them.
She wants to watch Smoky Mountain Wrestling.
No, I wanted to see fireflies, and we don't get them over here. I would love to have fireflies, just like surround me. Like, I won't like them. I'll scream like a child, but I want them near me. I want them around me, so it's magical.
Right, we've got a little compass and a little globe. A little compass.
So they've got bioluminescence in their bum.
My little globule.
So they can find a mate.
The globe and the compass are just hidden within this base. You won't actually see them. We're building up over the top of it. Same with this clear brick. I don't really know why this is here. Oh, we've got a little camera to go in here as well. It's like a little time capsule. We've got a suitcase, a camera, a globe, a compass, and then it's all getting sealed into this. So now it's all gone forever, and I'll forget it's all in there. And then we'll just pop these bits on. I won't forget, you can hear it rattling. Would you buy a non-Lego branded modular building? We talked about it like 20 minutes ago. Not at the moment, because we don't want to risk being able to get into the ambassador program. That could change at some point though. We will see. So yeah, there's your different examples of how you can set this set up. What I'm going to do is going to take this upstairs and get it out of the way. Because
You're leaving us?
I'm just going to take this upstairs and get it out of the way because I don't want to put it on the floor like
So
this.
what's in that?
That's
the stuff.
Yeah, that's the stand for this. So if you don't want to have this touched on there, you can touch it on there.
There you go.
So it will stand up properly. There we go. I'm going to put this upstairs on our little shelf.
Do these move then?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So you can put them where you want them. And then we've got all the photos and suitcases and things at the bottom. If you hear a big crash, I'll come back in tears and rebuild it.
David, no! David! You bad button, move! Move! Oh my god, what have you been... David, no! This is why we can't keep... Oh, I apologise, everybody, but Dave's savaged this. Who wants my dog? You can have him. Dave, you make so much mess. No. Honestly. Ugh.
What's she done?
Pulled out all of the stuff in. That's why it was
I've just put a picture on Discord of where it is, how we've got it displayed. There you got it. Looks cool. What giraffe? What's he doing? He's after my giraffe?
Yes.
Little swine. You can go live with someone else. Right. Time for me to move on. I have found, genuinely this time, the final one of our January the 1st sets, apart from the Animal Crossing stuff. My tiny little dinosaur that I couldn't find on the last stream. I'd already put it on a shelf and put it away properly in the Lego room. I don't remember doing that. But it was like on a shelf behind some other things. But this is the new Tyrannosaurus Rex, little baby dinosaur. I got the other baby one last year and built it in Manchester. And he lives next to my Tyrannosaurus Rex riding a skateboard in our display cabinet. This one I bought at Leicester Square Lego store when I was down there the other week. And just because it looks cool. It's only a £20 set, I think. And eggshells are not included, apparently. That's what it says on the box. I can't even see it. Oh, what? These eggshells in the background. They're not included, boys and girls. Horrified. We've got no eggshells. That's not good. Right. Plastic bags, everybody. Why is there fluff on the table?
Because I showed everybody. Just put it over.
Where's he hiding now?
Behind you.
What, on the floor?
It's been in the bin. I've got one of them boxes out again.
He is a monster. I don't know why we have a bin in here. It's just inviting him to be a turd. Right, let's get some points. We haven't had any points yet today. We'll have points. All dogs are a pain in the what? I nearly said a naughty.
Kevin.
All dogs are a pain in the butt, Topher. Not just yours, they all are. We will never have another pet after Dave. Pets are a nightmare. Right, this set was for myself. For no special occasion from the Lego store. No, sometimes they're for you. Your ones I put there for somebody else.
I see.
Right, bag one is tiny. There's hardly any pieces in here. But let's crack on. This is only a 300 piece set. Will you be building the Bricklink Shroom soon?
No.
No. Anna doesn't like building with instructions
I
off the
like
app.
having boxes.
What do you mean?
I like things in boxes.
Well, you could still
Yeah,
display
but
the
then
box.
it's not in the box, is it? And if we need, I don't know, a quick injection of cash, it's
It's
there.
like a £60 set.
For £60 we didn't have.
That's a very odd... We've got so many more expensive sets that you could apply that rule to. Not even a fish. Who's not even a fish? Oh, a little
6.
transparent pinky.
But you're not having another pet after Dave. Not even
no.
a fish.
No, because it restricts travel. If we had a fish, what would we do if we wanted to go away for 2 weeks? What do we do with a fish?
Automatic feeder.
Is that a thing?
Yes.
Oh, well, then maybe a fish. Does Dave need to go on the Channel 5 show, Dogs Behaving Badly? No, he just needs to not
It's
be
not
a
like,
jerk.
it's just that he knows that we're
He's not
busy.
like, yeah, he's not like this normally. He's like this because he knows we're distracted. If you watched our vlogs years ago, he's always been the same. If he sees a tripod, he knows that's his license to do whatever he damn well pleases because we're not watching him. He's learned it as from being a puppy. If there's a tripod out, we're not paying attention to what he's doing and he can get away with stuff. And he's just learned it and I don't know how to unteach him it. But yeah, tripods are the worst thing to have out around him. Fish are pointless as a pet.
Oh, I like fish.
Fish are alright. Take the fish with you when you go on holiday. I mean, you're only allowed 100 millilitres of liquid. I don't think the fish will survive it. I can't stop staring at the Disney castle in the background. I must get it this year. It is a nice Disney castle. I think that one's retiring this year. Is that right? Have I made that up?
I thought you were asking us. I don't know.
My dog is affectionately known by outsiders as the most misbehaved, well-trained dog going. I think all owners would describe their dogs as a nightmare. I think that's just part of having a dog.
Because when he's with someone, he's lovely.
Yeah.
He is the loveliest, stupidest dog in the world. But with us...
You unteach him by getting the tripod out occasionally and paying attention to him when you aren't filming. That sounds like a lot of faff. What is this am I making like a pork chop or something here? I think this is my dinosaur's dinner.
If it's a baby, wouldn't it still have milk?
I don't think dinosaurs drank milk.
I'm sure they do.
You know they're not mammals, don't you? Do you think you can milk a chicken?
What do they eat?
What do you mean, what do they eat?
What do they eat?
That's what the egg is for. They eat the inside of the egg. And then when they come out, they
What's
can just
horse
eat.
Then?
What do you mean, what's a horse? They don't come out of eggs.
Are horses mammals?
Yes.
And birds are not mammals.
Correct.
But I thought mammals was anything with a spine in the inside.
What, like a crocodile?
I need a sleep. I need a nap.
Oh. I do remember when Dave ate all those sweets. Until we started this channel, that was our most viewed TikTok ever. And we've had a few Lego ones that have done better than that.
We
now.
had to go out that day. We had to go and get Ruru.
We did. There you go. I think that's my dinosaur's dinner. A little lamb chop. A lovely little lamb
What's
chop.
a mammal then?
What do you mean, what's a mammal? I don't know the ins and outs. I can't
thought
do you the
mammals
technicality of it.
Were anything that breathes air?
Again, so you're telling me a crocodile is a mammal?
But dolphins are fish, and that's a mammal.
Right.
A whale's a fish, and that's a mammal.
Okay.
What's a crocodile then?
A reptile?
But is it a mammal?
No!
I need a nap, people. I'm a little tired.
The chat love the idea of milking a chicken.
But they've got butt nuggets.
Pardon?
Eggs.
Butt nuggets.
Saw it on YouTube last night. Freshly squeezed butt nuggets. It was great.
They don't come out the bum, do they? They don't come out the lady hole. Do chickens
The
have a lady
cloaca.
hole?
I think they're all it's all the same. I don't know how eggs get fertilised. That baffles me more than anything. I don't understand it. How do they get fertilised? The eggs.
What eggs?
And
What,
chicken.
chicken's eggs? Well, they're not. They're not. They don't have the hard shell until they're laid. They don't get laid. You don't.
But which ones are...
The boy chicken isn't humping like eggs on the ground.
No, but which ones are fertilised and which ones aren't? Like,
The ones with chicks in are fertilised.
but so they're always available.
What do you
They
mean?
don't come in heat. Like other...
I don't know.
I like your brain hurting. It's funny.
Oh. Someone has just made the Diagon Alley mini set, which I'm still surprised you haven't got.
I'm into a shop.
You should come on Saturday.
2. I just don't want to spend any money. It's too expensive in there. And it's not going anywhere, is it? 1, 2.
Right, now we're building the Dinosaurus.
Explain why the person was milking a cow. Exactly.
I mean, they...
That was from the Geo Wizard. That was it. That's what I watched last night. See? People know what I meant.
Yeah.
That's great. Yes. He got very turned around. Whales and dolphins are not a fish. They are mammals. Yes, that's what I was saying.
You did
But
call them
they're
fish.
still... They're still... got fins. So what's a mermaid?
See, I know you're messing around now.
Well, no, because I like mermaids. Are they fish or are they mammals?
They're neither. They're imaginary.
But they can both. They can breathe water and breathe air. It's mad if you think about it.
Why is the author of the Lazy Student Revision Guide David Chapman? Because Dave dictated it to me.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I remember being at Summer in the City years ago, just as GeoWizard went viral for the first time, being in the green room with all of the la-di-da, better than you creators, hearing them talking about him, and just they're like, yeah, all he's doing is walking across the country in a straight line.
But it's great.
But yeah, they were being quite cruel and mocking about it. Most of them, no longer relevant. He's still going from strength to strength. Moral of the tale, don't be a wang.
No, I love his videos. I'm always watching them.
Right, are you prepared for a click? We've got a click coming in, apparently. Oh, it wasn't a very good one.
Oh, what was on there? 1, 2, 3. Well, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So 6.
Where does that go? That goes there. Thusly.
Yeah, he does Patreon now. He's a bit late to the...
Who's his Patreon?
GeoWizard. He's a bit late to it, but
I've watched this stuff for ages.
You know, well, his last one was his wife or girlfriend, I forget which one she is, dropped him off somewhere in a 20-mile radius, anywhere. He was blindfolded. Dropped him off and told him to get home.
See,
and he wasn't allowed to use roads with markings on. He could only use like country roads.
I prefer his GeoGuessr content to
Yeah,
his wandering.
people do.
One thing, does he still record in a weird aspect ratio?
I don't know what it means.
He has it as a square screen rather than a square screen rather than widescreen.
I'm not sure. There you go. Done another one, everybody.
Yeah. I never really understood why he did that.
I'm stuck on the chair. There we go. Right, so we need 3 of these. If I can reach them.
What are these noises you're making? You're making peculiar sounds.
Lady Topher and I used to watch those straight line challenges. Yeah, we used to. But you didn't want to watch
I
them
got bored
anymore.
of them. They kind of got a bit samey. Like I say, I prefer his GeoGuessr stuff. Lego is now classed as a true addiction. I'm booked into Lego Anonymous next Monday. Nice.
1, 2, 3.
Isn't one of the definitions of an addiction that it has to adversely affect you in some
It
way?
does actually affect, but it does.
How does Lego adversely affect you?
The bank accounts.
I don't think that's enough for it to count as an addiction.
That way. There we go.
Well, there you go.
I've done.
Are you going to have to keep assembling it as you go so it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, or is it?
I like doing them in 3s just so I know where I'm at. But this is. Oh God, let me have a look at the other side. So I think it's 5 down. So I think it's 2 more, and then it's another 5.
I'm just thinking where we keep it between the streams.
Yeah, I think I'll do like the 5 and then. Yeah, but
finally starting a new job tomorrow after 3 months of searching. Thank you for these live streams helping me get through. Congratulations, Dan. What are you going to be doing? Hi guys, just started the Tudor Corner but struggling. Registering the set takes me to the Builder app or sustainable packaging. Any help gratefully received. You're scanning the wrong QR code, I think. The Builder app is the one you want. The Builder app one, it should have an earn points thing underneath it. You don't scan the one inside. It does count if you buy Lego instead of paying your bills. Yeah, you shouldn't do that. Unless you're running a Lego YouTube channel, in which case, go for it. Speculate to accumulate, as the cool kids say. You don't have a dining table. We do have a dining table. We had dinner at it today.
where's that?
Dinner at the dining table. Someone said we don't have a dining
We
table.
do. It's over there.
Yeah.
It's a bit messy.
It's got some Lego on it, but it's there. Do you think this channel is growing quicker than the FM channel? Much quicker. Seems like you're going up a couple hundred subs every time I watch a video. Yeah, much quicker. I mean, it helps that we've got 2 channels with over 100,000 subs already. So it's difficult to judge it completely in isolation and be like, this channel is officially better than those, because between the other 3 channels, we've got nearly 300 or over 350,000 subscribers, I think. So there's a lot of people that we can move over to this, and we're also using TikTok to grow on this one, which we've never used before.
TikTok.
But TikTok's going really well, particularly for this channel. But yeah, in looking at the numbers purely in isolation, it's growing much faster than the other channels ever did. And like I said on the last stream, the really exciting thing from a business perspective for us is that the CPM on this channel is double what it is on the other 2 channels. So what that means in normal speak is, in order for us to make the same money on this channel as we do on either the vlog channel or the Football Manager channel, we only need half the amount of views, which is very exciting, because if we get to the point where we're doing 1 million, 2 million view months here, we'll be earning 2 or 3 times what we were earning with the Football Manager stuff, even during launch period, which would be really quite pleasant. We'd have a nice office then, I can tell you. I now understand how Brixie's got his warehouse. The CPM on Lego content's mental. Loving a channel. When did you first get into Lego? As a small child.
No, but I think they mean recently.
No, they said, when did we first get into Lego? We got back into it in the last year or so. First into it as a kid, though. Saying, oh, the last 6 months doesn't really tell the story, does it? I've always been into... I've got a GCSE in Lego, for goodness sake. Delivery driver for multi-drop company. I'm not entirely sure what that means, but
Amazon, maybe?
nice, good stuff.
Or Every, is that what it's called now?
Yeah. I thought TikTok was banned in the USA. TikTok was banned in the USA for like 2 hours.
10 hours.
And hardly any of our viewers are American, so we don't... on both TikTok and YouTube, I think the niche we're carving out for ourselves is the British Lego creators. We're doing something different to what all the other British Lego channels do. We're kind of doing stuff the same way as some of the bigger American channels do, but with English accents. And I think that's what's setting us apart and allowing us to grow as quickly as we are. Unless the changes to FM25 onwards are mind-blowing, Block Party will 100% be the main channel in a year or so. I hope so. Because, I mean, again, from a business perspective, having something that we can have consistent pay throughout the year from will be a lovely little treat. There's new Lego sets released every month. We get a new release. We get 12 new release days a year. We've not had one in the last year for Football Manager. And it's caused huge problems. So, yeah, hopefully. I'm not going to stop doing the Football Manager content. I've played that game every day for the last 30 years. I love it. That's not going to stop, but it would be nice to not have to rely on it, knowing that there's potentially going to be a few iffy years of iffy games coming out of Sports Interactive. So you make more or less money based on the content you're making and not the amount of ads. Well, every channel will have its own CPM and different genres paid more. Like if you want to make the most money on YouTube, you want a financial channel. The financial channels make so much money, and it's all to do with what advertisers choose the genre they want their videos to play on, and then it goes to auction, and this is all managed by YouTube. But yeah, weirdly, I mean, I kind of get why Lego is a niche that will attract a lot of toy advertisers, I guess, which is big business. I don't really understand why my highly targeted Football Manager channel that's full, it's basically just men aged 18 to 34. That's like 80% of my demographic, which is such a key demographic for companies to go after, but for whatever reason doesn't translate to a high CPM. You also have that next level with Block Party where when you visit the USA you can tour all these independent Lego stores. Yeah, exactly. And similar to all those British bands over the years, we're growing as we are without the USA. We're the Lego creator equivalent of Robbie Williams. The Americans don't know who we are. So if at some point we have a video that breaks through to America and we've already got however many subscribers, all of a sudden it all starts to go kaboom. which is nice. We like Kaboom. I've used the wrong colour somewhere in this. I've used a beigey brick where I was supposed to use a greeny brick, because now I need a beigey one and I've only got a greeny one. I mean, it's not the end of the world. I'll just use the greeny one. But somewhere I've used the wrong one because of my stupid, handsome human eyes.
We live in the middle of England.
Yeah.
The middle.
What set are you most looking forward to this year? At the moment, Arkham Asylum.
That will be fun.
What am I building? I'm building the new mini Jurassic World set, the little Tyrannosaurus Rex baby. I wasn't calling you baby. It is a baby. That's what I'm building currently. Again, I've used the wrong colour here because this is supposed to be beigey and this is orange. The colours are too similar on this set.
It's because you're not looking and you're...
It's not because I'm not looking. It's because the colours are similar and I'm colourblind. It's fine. I don't mind having a bit of orange. I mean, it's the bottom of his feet. You can't see anyway.
Oh, from California. Nice. How is it over there? Is it... I know it's not been great. I know... Is California quite big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
California's bigger than the UK, I think. Is that right?
I'm not sure. But they've been having troubles over there.
What's the biggest set that you completed? Ask us in 2 weeks and it'll be this one. The one Anna's building now. She's building the biggest Lego set ever.
I think at the moment the biggest one was... I forget what it's called.
Not the Botanical Garden.
What was 3,000? 4,000?
Yeah, Disney Castle's bigger.
Oh, yeah.
Avengers Tower's bigger. Camp Nou's bigger. In terms of space that it takes up, rather, I mean, brick count wise, I don't know which one of those three is biggest. Probably Avengers Tower, I want to say. But the Camp Nou takes up so much space. It is huge. Huge.
Did you know what you were getting yourself into?
No, not at all.
You just was giddy, I guess.
And that was my first ever Lego stream as well. I'm surprised we're still going now, nearly a year later, after that first stream. But it was, I mean, it was fun, but it was intense. That was before Anna streamed with me, back in the pre-Anna days. I'm watching from Las Vegas. Yeah, we've got a few people watching from America, but looking at the analytics, it's like 1.4% of our views come from America.
Hey, but that's a good 1%.
Yeah, if you're watching in the US, you are part of the 1%. Congratulations. I saw you got the Burrow, but you say you don't like Harry Potter. Same with BD1. Anna got the Burrow. Anna got BD1.
I don't go just for sets that are part of Harry Potter or Star Wars. I like the look of it. I buy it. BD1 was in a game. Was in a Star Wars game. Both of them games I absolutely loved. And I loved him a lot. So I've got him. But yeah, I don't go for because they're in a what is it, a theme. I just get what I like. And
from my perspective, it's great rage bait, particularly on TikTok. When I'm showing a set, like the Home Alone series did as well as it did, because every couple of days I'd mention I'd not seen the film, and that would absolutely set people off.
It gets me.
And,
it annoys me.
People would just be all over the comments, and those videos would do better because people were like, "Why have you got the set if you haven't seen it? How have you not seen it?" So at that point, I'm like, I probably would have watched it if I hadn't have realised how effective it was at driving the content.
But you would love it.
You
would love it.
People have tried to make me watch it before. I got bored very quickly.
Yeah, because you're not giving it a chance. You need it to...
I shouldn't have to give it a chance. It should immediately grab me. I've never given Batman a chance.
I was arranging a second date with an attractive lady and was planning on a posh restaurant followed by drinks. She asked if she could come to mine and build Lego. Does she think I'm made of money?
Do you think you'll rent the office maybe in the future for the Lego City? We will 100% have an office by the end of this year. Yes, definitely. Unless absolute disaster strikes.
I was about to say, things could happen, Kevin.
If as long as this channel is still going, by the end of the year, it will be out of an office by then. Definitely. Because we need it. We need that next level of growth. We need to expand beyond what we've got now. Because we will run out of space in here. It's already a bit of a ball ache setting up for these streams twice a week, having to rearrange the entire living room. It would be quite nice to have what is now the Lego room upstairs set up as a permanent Lego stream room. And we could just go in there. It could be our build room and stream room with some cool display sets on the shelving behind us. And we just go in there and build, shut the door so Dave can't get in. Be great. Have the camera permanently mounted on the wall so there's no tripod.
It'll wreck the house if you leave him on his own.
Well, he doesn't when we go out.
No.
And then we could have the Lego City off-site in an office, and it would be great. It's definitely going to happen. It would have happened by now if Football Manager hadn't been delayed. But there's no point in doing it now, because once Football Manager comes out, my focus is going to be on that for a few months. So I won't have time to rebuild a Lego City somewhere else if I'm streaming 5 nights a week and cranking out 10 videos a week on that channel. And, you know, we'll wait until that cools down a little bit in the summer and then get back on with expanding the Lego stuff.
Why do you hate art sets, Kevin?
I don't hate them. Anna likes them. We don't need 2 of them. I've never really done them. I did the Batman Gotham City skyline, and it's one of my favourite sets I built last year. But there's no point in me getting into them because
I'll fight him.
Yeah, the only way I'll ever get to build them is if we buy 2 of them. And where are we going to put 2 ugly Mona Lisas? Is Concorde on your wanted list? No. It's another one of those massive sets like Titanic, like Eiffel Tower, that I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun to build. We have absolutely nowhere to put it currently. It's another example of when we do have an office, we could get the Titanic because we could put it on top of those shelves in what is currently the Lego City room. And we could build the Titanic on stream and stick it in there, and it could live there and it'd be fine.
4.
So those bigger sets become an option once we have more space. And also the benefit of having it away from where we live is if we ever find ourselves in the situation we were in last year again, where we have to move house quickly,
3.
we don't have to move all the Lego because a lot of it will be at our place of work rather than in our house.
Our landlord, not the agent, the landlord sees them pictures she took when she came round.
Well, they have. They were sent to her. I mean, they did know what we did for a living when they rented us the house. I explained we ran 2 different YouTube channels, one where I played games and one where I built Lego. And I said I'd be doing that in the house. This was all part of the letter when we originally rented the house. So they know that's what we did. I'm trying to say, because we failed the, whatever it's called at the start, the affordability, because we couldn't prove our income. What is Football Manager? The greatest computer game of all time.
Something that used to pay the bills.
It still pays the bills.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There, I think. Yes.
No, but making Football Manager content is how we've paid the bills for the last nearly 10 years now.
6.
That's the day job.
5.
And what a cool day job it is.
4.
Although Anna will never like it again.
What?
After Football Manager, you'll always resent it taking your cruise away from you this year.
Oh, I used to think about that. I was like,
I mean, we'll go next year. It's fine.
Yeah, we won't though.
Well, we will though.
Because they'll put the Football Manager at this time of year.
Football Manager will be coming out in March and then again in November. We will be going on the cruise next year.
It's a whole year away. A lot can happen in a year.
My T-Rex is watching you build his brother. Lovely, lovely, lovely.
I'm building a world map.
The world map.
The
not
world
a
map.
world map. The world map.
That is 11,000 pieces, apparently.
Are you going to get the Star Trek set? I'm not a fan, but I think it'll be a stunning display piece. Nah. Again, not at all interested. I've shown you it. It's been on Reddit.
You don't show me everything.
Because you don't look. I don't think we've seen an official one yet. Anyway, it's the Starship Enterprise and I've shown you that.
I used to watch that with my stepdad.
Han Solo and Luke Skywalker.
Stop it! Stop it!
Again, it's great rage bait for the videos. I was doing rage bait before rage bait was a thing people did.
It's Football Manager or Miles that Anna hates. The person. I hate the person.
Do not speak ill of poor old Miles.
No, it's not. No.
Every time I see Miles, he asks how Andy is. He is a nice man.
I just really wanted to go on my trip, and now I can't because my trip would have been in like a couple of weeks, and I would have been so happy.
He is the only person in real life that I know who, without fail, when I see him, asks how Andy is.
I'm just messing. He's lovely, but just it was like one of my dream things, and now I have to wait again. And yeah, I couldn't it could get to the point where this time next year I'm having a spine operation and I can't go, and it just.
Well, if it came to that point, then you'd be able to go the year after and actually be able to walk and enjoy it. Because that was always the concern with it. It wasn't just the Football Manager thing we had the problem with. We had a problem with they weren't going to let us take the scooter. So you weren't going to be able to get around anyway.
If I see the colours in the sky, I'll be happy.
Yeah, but we can't go for 2 weeks and not get off the boat. So when we actually
I'm not
go...
stopping you.
Well, you are, because it's your trip and I'm not going to go out and do loads of excursions while you lie in bed.
But I like lying in bed.
Yeah, but it's not worth the extraordinary amount of money. You can lie on a bed here.
Yeah, I don't see snow.
So when we actually do it, it'll be better anyway. I guess the rumoured $1,000 Death Star is also not on your wish list. No, not at all. It's quite handy not being into all these things because we can very much pick and choose the sets we're interested in and avoid some of the super expensive stuff. I mean, there was some expensive months last year. There was, I think, the Batman art set and the Dungeons and Dragons set came out on the same day. So we did have a couple of expensive launches. That was a very expensive one. We got both of them on launch day.
And poor me got nothing.
You are not interested in either of those things.
Not for you.
I'm not interested in Batman.
No, but you're not interested in Dungeons and Dragons.
Hold
on. You've built the set. You've never read that book it came with, and where is it now?
Right, two things. I've never read the book because it's not a book to read. It's the Dungeon Masters thing. We haven't played with it. I don't want to unseal it. But when the Dungeons and Dragons set came out, I just finished Baldur's Gate 3. It had been a 100-hour obsession for like 6 weeks.
Oh, do you know what I was talking to your girls about the other day when you'd gone out?
No.
I don't know where you were. You were somewhere, and they were talking about their books and how the way they open their books is they crack the spine.
Yeah, that's how BookTok does it.
I was like, Kevin would hate that.
Yeah, that's why I read on Kindle.
I'm not allowed to. Like, if he has like something with a spine, I'm only allowed to open it slightly because if I snap that spine, he'll have a meltdown.
I can't stand a book that doesn't look unread.
What's that about?
Books are trophies. They're not to be... You don't read the book. You own the book so you can have it as a trophy on the shelf, but you read it on Kindle.
The girls... Amy has one that's this thick and has like 4 snap spine bits in it, 4 lines. Egg had one.
What, she showed you a book?
Yeah.
What book was she reading?
Oh, I don't know.
Because Amy won't. I think she's reading the same series as I am at the moment, but she won't accept my friend request on Goodreads, so I can't be sure. But there is an Amy C on Goodreads who's literally reading the same book as me.
Yeah,
and I want to know if it's her. I should have
not
asked her.
a Kindle, a book.
Yeah, but...
And then Egg, who showed me her book, she had spine, like cracks in her spine, and then in the corner she has a bit that's peeling off, and she goes, when she's reading, she just fiddles with the bit that's peeling off.
Oh God.
And they were all telling me this, and I did downstairs and started telling me. It was great.
Whereas if I get a smudge on my Kindle, clean it with a damp cloth to make sure my Kindle is perfect.
It's great, it's so funny.
And all my books are just... They're there. They're collected. They don't need to be damaged.
Yeah, I'm not... He hates it when I get one of the guidebooks out because I'm looking at something. And he hates it that I've opened it wide. I'm like, but I need... It's a guidebook, Kevin.
Yeah, look at it online.
You are a funny fella.
As someone has said there, I'm a collector at heart. Who's Egg? Egg is Lucy's girlfriend. What's the biggest Lego set that you have, even if you've still got to build it? I still think it's the
This
Avengers
one.
Tower. Oh, that one, of course, yeah. In terms of pieces. Ones with, aside from that, I think Avengers Tower. Because I think that was nearly 5,000 pieces. But I don't know. It's not something I've spent a lot of time thinking about and working out. We have some pretty big things. But I think the biggest, obviously the biggest one is this. I can't believe someone in our chat has just put, no way this guy thinks books are trophies. This guy, I'm your hero. This guy indeed. I read a book, but I don't break the spines. That would blow my mind. I mean, I do read paper books occasionally.
Like this.
Yeah, because there's no reason to break the spine. I was sat opposite someone on the tube the other day.
I need to push this
And
forward, I'm sorry.
he pulled his book out of his backpack. He was sat opposite me, and then he bent it all the way around and held it one-handed.
Oh yeah, so Egg does that as well.
I almost knocked it out of his hand. I was so close to having a confrontation on the tube. It was hideous.
So funny.
I mean, I hope these people don't get library cards.
Amy says she also dog ears sometimes. And these are your children.
This conversation should have happened when I was there, so I could teach them to not be monsters. I bought that girl a Kindle so she didn't have to behave in this way.
But she likes books. She likes the way this...
Apparently she doesn't. She likes to destroy books.
Oh, no. Amy didn't do that. Oh, no. Amy did dog ear. Sorry, yes.
What about folding the corners of the pages? You may as well just set them on fire. Wipe your bum with them. Why not? I understand, you maniacs.
Oh, it's funny.
Don't destroy my trophies. Watch out for that instruction book. Do you keep the instruction book? No, I throw the instruction books away. This instruction book will be in the recycling bin by midnight tonight.
What number are you?
I only use the instruction books on stream because I forget to bring my iPad down.
It's not always charged.
Yeah.
Do you still have your pocket?
What do you mean?
Your bed pocket?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That's like one of the only presents Kevin has actually kept in multiple moves. That you got that in...
And it's my pouch, I think you'll find, which is why I didn't know what you were talking about before.
Ouch.
I have a pouch on the side of the bed that I keep my things in. It's got a couple of iPads, a magazine, a few spare charging cables in case I need a sparesy.
No, not again.
What TV show would you love to see in Lego form? I mean, I'm adding the criteria of it has to be stuff Lego would actually make, so it can't be stuff like Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones or anything like that. It would be really cool, but Lego, there's not a chance Lego would ever make them. So on that base, we don't really watch TV. What's a TV show? The Office set was cool. What? Maybe do a Parks and Rec like the Office set. I'd quite like a little Lego Ron Swanson. That would be cool.
The Good Place.
Yeah, The Good Place. I like The Good Place.
Really itchy fingers today. A-Team. I think they've done an A-Team. I think Mega's done A-Team, haven't they? I'm sure Mega has. What is wrong with the screen? Is it the screen?
It needs replacing.
Or is it the light?
No, it is the screen. We need a new monitor. The monitor is broken.
Because you don't have epilepsy or anything.
Well, if we did, we'd prioritise buying a new monitor. But again, it's low down the priority list at the moment.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Again, Peep Show is probably not a set they're ever likely to make.
I never got Peep Show. I tried to watch it, but I just didn't find it funny. I guess I'm not intellectual enough.
Might be that. You know we have very different senses of humour when it comes to stuff. You like that sweaty guy who falls over. Whose name I can't remember.
Lee Evans.
Yes. Whereas I don't find sweating and squeaky voices funny.
He doesn't do it anymore. He hasn't done it for about 10 years.
And nobody cared. Nobody missed him.
he decided to prioritise family.
That's code for realised he was a one-trick pony.
Oh, stop it. He made a living out of it.
He did. Can't fault him for that. He made a living out of his one gag. Look at me sweat. Do they not do an episode of The Simpsons in Lego? I'm not sure. I haven't watched The Simpsons for years. That's why I'm not hugely excited about the new Simpsons sets that are coming. I probably will get them, but I'm not like mega excited about them because it feels like they're 20 years too late for when The Simpsons was like properly relevant. Have you been to California? Never left Europe.
It's the Canary Islands, Europe.
Yeah, Spain.
Oh, of course it is, yeah.
I mean, it's off the coast of Africa, but it is officially still
Spain.
Europe. Surprised there's no Ted Lasso Lego set. That was everywhere. That would be cool. Well, I do wonder if Ted Lasso was genuinely everywhere or just everywhere in a football Twitter bubble. Because you are completely unaware of Ted Lasso, aren't you?
I don't know what that is.
Exactly. I don't know how mainstream Ted Lasso got. It was an Apple TV show. So it was never on normal telly. And it's about football. So if you don't care about football, you probably didn't watch it. I suspect for a certain type of person, it feels like it's the biggest show of the last however many years. But for a normal man on the street, they're like, don't know what that is, never heard of it.
My Normal Man on the Street.
Yes. Yeah. What is my TikTok FYP at the moment?
What is your FYP?
I've got nothing mega weird on there at the moment. The guy getting dressed doesn't seem to come back.
The what now?
For ages, I had a guy just getting dressed and clapping his hands. I didn't know how to make him stop.
Did he dress well?
I mean, he dressed like he was an extra in Peaky Blinders. And he would wear a timepiece.
I see.
But he's not been on for ages. There's nothing mega interesting on there at the moment, to be honest. I don't really know.
Got horses at the moment.
I'm not even getting animals or anything like that. But the Americans leaving seems to have messed up my FYP. I've not actually done a lot of scrolling on TikTok this week.
I haven't either.
I've been on there a couple of times. It's been like 4 or 5, I'm not interested in a row, and I've just gone and done something else. So I think they've changed the algorithm and it's not hitting me as hard as it did before, which is weird because our videos are still getting views, so ours are still hitting. But the stuff I was watching isn't hitting me anymore.
Yeah, I could spend hours on TikTok.
I got you a special TikTok ring for Christmas,
I haven't
didn't
been
I?
on TikTok today.
No, I don't think I have.
Not today. And I probably won't later because I was watching...
I've been watching more
Miniature
YouTube
Nerd.
again.
Yeah, me too. Same. It's weird.
So I think they've broken TikTok. I hope they do more Horizon Forbidden West. There's another Horizon set coming out soon, and I suspect if that does well with the game...
the game was not very good.
No, but they've paid the money for the license now, and this will be the second set they've released. So I imagine that will lead to more sets eventually. I had the same man getting dressed on my Instagram, no idea where he came from. I'm building a little dinosaur.
Aren't you BookTok now?
I do see a lot of BookTok stuff. Yeah. Yeah, lots of... I seem to have got myself deep into Brandon Sanderson TikTok.
Yeah, the girls haven't made their Christmas presents, have they?
No.
I don't know how...
Well, Lucy has moved house. She's got an excuse.
About your other child?
TikTok is unbanned in America, but the algorithm's not the same.
David is
Something has
Springer.
changed.
He is a Springer Spaniel. He is so springy that at dinner time, he comes up to about my head. Just like from standing to my head because he can bounce, that dog can. What is he doing on that
He's a
side?
bouncer spaniel,
I
isn't
can't
he?
see him.
He's chewing on a squirrel.
He's allowed the squirrel.
Colour talk? What is that colouring?
Yeah, I have
I've
bits
not
of
seen
that.
I'm getting a lot of cosy gaming stuff. I'm getting a lot of books. They're the main things, I guess. So you could argue it's hitting my interests better than it was before. But it's not showing me the weird stuff anymore, which I kind of miss the weird stuff. That was the fun thing about TikTok. There you go. Here's my little dinosaurus. Can you put your finger in his mouth just for a moment? The finger?
No, we can have that. I can hold it. This is a reenaction of Dave yesterday. Here you go. That's what he was doing. That's what I found him doing.
Hello there. I am a dinosaur. The rest of the stream is going to be done by this dinosaur.
No, let's not do that.
He's great. I like him. These little Jurassic World sets are great. I did that one last year. That one at the top. I might have to get a few more of these. They're expensive though for what they are.
I've got.
You've got that one, haven't you? The bonehead.
Possibly. I definitely have one. I don't know what it is. It could have been a T-Rex actually. I've never seen Squid Game, so I don't know what it is.
No, I haven't. We don't watch TV, do we?
It's Netflix, isn't it?
It's still TV. All I watch on Netflix is my same 5 shows on repeat. I'm going through Good Place again at the moment, and then when I'm done with that, I'll be back round to The Office or Parks and Rec.
Watch Mad Men. It's actually quite good.
I tried watching Mad Men years ago. I don't want to watch stuff that's not funny. I want stuff that you don't have to pay too much attention to.
Tree.
Because I'm not actually watching it, it's just on in the background while I'm working. Right, what time is it? I've got 2 more potential sets. I've got juice all over my face now. I'm going to do whichever one of these is smallest. I've pulled out, when I was looking for the dinosaur, I found a couple of Technic sets. They're not the same. They're both John Deere's. So we've got a John Deere tractor and a John Deere harvester.
This one, please.
You want me to do the harvester?
Because that was the first one you ever picked up and then put it down.
When we were getting back into Lego last year, we were in B&M and Anna said I could buy a set.
Has anyone told Kevin might be autistic? Yes.
I picked this one up and Anna said, are you sure that's what you want? Because it was like half the price of the piranha plant, which is the other one I had in my hand. And she's like, get the one you really want. So I got the Mario one. And then the next week went back and bought this and haven't built it yet. So we're going to build this.
Yeah, because he was just lying to himself. I knew which one he wanted.
Well, I ended up with both. Do you know of any second-hand physical Lego shops? Apparently there's one in St Albans that I keep meaning to go down and check out. But that's the only one. We don't really have them in the UK. We don't have the pleasure of bricks and minifigs like they have in America.
You're still trying to find that minifig on the magazines, aren't you?
Yes. Don't know what you meant there. Yeah, apparently the Lego City magazine's got a shark on it this month, but I've not been able to find it anywhere. So I keep looking for that. Yeah, Americans have bricks and minifigs as a second-hand Lego store. We get minifigs on magazines, which isn't a thing in America, apparently. What is the best vehicle? The aeroplane.
1, 2, 3.
You mean Lego, don't you? What's 6 times 8, boys and girls? 42. As a guess.
I'm not very good with...
I can't do times. I never learnt my times tables. I've got A-level. I did A-level maths. Never learnt my times tables. All through primary school. Everyone's like, you must learn your timetables. And I was like, I don't think I do need to learn them. But again, how I was never diagnosed as autistic as a kid. Like, I don't think I do. I could use a calculator. I can work it out. I don't think I need my times tables.
I told Kevin after a few weeks of knowing him.
Got all the way through and did A-level maths, did well in that. I've got a first class honours degree in computer science, which is hugely maths based. Never learnt my times tables. Still don't think I need them. I've made it to 42 years old without learning my times tables. You don't need your times tables, kids. You don't. You will always have a calculator with you. I've got a calculator on my watch. I've got a calculator on my phone. You do not need to learn your times tables. Right, we're building a harvester. We have a small sticker sheet as well in this set. And lots of Lego pins.
And another one is on.
How would I survive without a calculator? Well, I have a 2-part answer to that. Part 1 is a question, why would I need to? I always have one with me. Part 2, what do you mean survive? If I'm in a world where all the calculators are gone, I think the last thing I'm going to need to be able to do is multiply things. So, yeah, I don't think it's an issue. A massive EMP, no tech, and you need to do multiplication, you're stuffed. Yeah, because there's been a massive EMP go off and there's no electricity.
I could do it on paper.
I'm not stuffed because I can't multiply. I'm stuffed because I don't know how to hunt and I can't defend myself against rioters. Multiplication is going to be the last of my worries in that ridiculous scenario. What am I needing to multiply?
Sugar.
And yeah, like Anna says, I could work it out. I can't do it like that. I remember several maths teachers saying you won't be walking around with a calculator. Ha! Yeah, that'll learn them, idiots. Have a bit of foresight, you buffoons. Right. Is that the right one? I do occasionally make mistakes when I'm doing Technic because I just grab the first brick that looks right. See, that doesn't look anything like the world at the moment. I don't know if it's my colour vision.
You can see the land here.
Maybe, yeah.
And a bit of whatever's going on down here. I like it.
I like it. It just doesn't look like the world yet.
Oh, I need to get the thing.
By the way, boys and girls, worth pointing out as well, I do have a GCSE in Technic, so you're about to see a master at work.
I'm sticking. Ugh, 'cause I'm wearing shorts.
Spent 2 years of my life just playing with Technic Lego and got a certificate at the end of it.
Right, we're in the first last corner.
The first last corner, right?
We're in the corner now. We'll be done a whole block in a moment.
I have no idea what that blackjack hand nonsense is about.
1K blackjack hand, why wouldn't you like? How about, I don't know what that means.
No,
Yes, I'm
no
sorry.
idea. I think it's to do with the multiplication thing. So my answer to that is I wouldn't ever be in a 1K blackjack hand. So it would never come up. I don't
What did
gamble.
you used to play?
Poker.
Ah.
I play darts and a lot of our maths is repetition as we do it every day. Yeah, exactly.
1, 2.
I was just saying when I used to play a lot of poker, I couldn't do it now because it's years since I was playing poker. But I would know the odds of this, that and the other, but not because I was working it out on the spot, because I'd learnt it through repetition. Why does Lego ask for the times table? It's to make sure that you've got an adult present when you're going onto their app.
It makes you learn maths. It's annoying.
Because obviously kids can't do multiplication.
I can do some of it. I can't. It's the 6, 7, 8s. I can't really do very well. They mess me up. I can do to like 35 in 7s, but then after that, I'm like, no. That world set looks like my idea of hell. Is it all dots? Mostly. I like dots. I find it very calming. And yeah, some people do. Some people, like Kevin, wouldn't like this. Would you, Kevin?
Nope. That's how I answered that question earlier. Which one's the best world map? It depends on the type of Lego you enjoy building. Anna loves the dots. I don't. So for her, this one. For me, the one that we were building earlier in the stream. Much better. It suits how I want to build Lego. Does every set come with a QR code for points? All the newer ones do. Some of the older stuff doesn't. And some of the really cheap stuff doesn't.
And if you've got 2 sets of the same, you're not allowed to double dip, are you?
You just don't get double points, no. So like I've had probably 10 of the road plate sets that all have a QR code on, but I can only get the 20 points once, no matter how many sets of road plates I buy.
Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Did he just wake himself up?
I don't know what he's doing. Clattering around like a maniac.
Yeah, it is like diamond painting, but I didn't really like doing that when I tried it. It just didn't gel with me at all. What are you doing, Douglas?
What is the age for the world map?
I couldn't tell you.
I imagine it's an 18 plus set.
What are you doing, baby dog? What are you doing? Eh? Are the baby? Are you a baby
It was
dog?
in a big black box. I think all the black box sets are 18s, aren't they?
Are you a baby dog? Sorry, I'm just the dog wants a rub. It's a baby. Yes, he is. He's a baby dog.
He's an idiot.
He is a baby dog.
He's knocking the table a lot.
Yes, he is.
So can we not have him do that?
Sit down. There you go. Yes, because he's a baby. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I mean, I get why you can't get the thing multiple times. It's not a unique QR code on every instruction book. There is a QR code for the road plates. So if you could do it multiple times for every one you buy, you could just buy one and scan it 1,000 times. So I completely get why it's that situation. I don't expect to get those points.
He's a baby. He's a baby. Yes, he is.
Got our little steering mechanism on the go. We
Yeah.
like a mechanism. It's very. That's why I shut the window. It's very windy.
Goodness me. You need a haircut, my friend.
With Lego, they're not really age requirements as such. It's more an indication of the difficulty. So the more complex the set, the higher. It's a shorthand for saying this is a complicated set. It's not saying it's only suitable for certain ages.
He's a baby. Yes, he is. He's a baby.
What do you think of the new French cafe coming out in March? Anna will build it. Anna will enjoy it. I'm not particularly interested, unless we find some good rebrickables of people turning them into actual buildings. I don't need. I saw someone describe it on Reddit perfectly. Someone was like, "Why would I want to pay 70 quid for a quarter of a modular?" And yeah, I am exactly the same. It looks nice. It's got nice detail, but most of it's missing. What would the Lego shop ID a 16-year-old trying to buy an 18 plus set? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen anyone getting ID'd in the Lego store. But then I don't think I've ever seen kids in there without adults. Most of the time when I'm in the Lego store, it's adults. I don't see a lot of kids. Kids can't afford to go to the Lego store without their parents. They certainly can't afford to be in there buying 18 plus sets. I got ID'd in Tesco for a 3 plus game. On what basis? That seems mad.
I've got ID at our front door before. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but that wasn't for a 3 plus game.
No.
I get ID'd all the time because, I'm so young looking.
Yeah, of course.
I can honestly say at no point in my life have I ever been ID'd. Other than like passport control and places where it's not. Anywhere where it's optional, it's never come up. I was never ID'd as a kid because I was over 6 foot when I was like 12. So I was the one who would be buying the beer and the cigarettes for everybody else at school.
Bad boy.
Made me good money. Buy a pack of cigarettes for whatever it would have been. £1.60. Sell them for 20p each.
£1. Oh God.
Make a nice little profit.
God, yeah. They used like you think it now. Like you look at cigarettes now. Like I haven't seen a packet of cigarettes in years, but I'm guessing they're about 20 quid.
I saw it on Reddit the other day. Yeah, a pack of Marlboro apparently is £20 now.
And like, I remember because
someone was doing the sums. It's cheaper. Rather than buying 200 Marlboro, it's in the UK. It's cheaper to fly to Spain, buy the 200 Marlboro, and fly back.
That's mad. But yeah, I remember that like a 10-pack being like 2 quid. My friend, when we were at school, she would go to the petrol station on her way to school. So she would be in like uniform, but she just wouldn't have her tie on, and she'd get served. It was mental. Mental. I used to go out clubbing when I was like 15, 16. So days were fun. I got very sick one day. Never again. What, you lost?
I'm just working out the way around this goes. I've got a steering. Oh, that's cool. I love the mechanism on these sets. So we've now got the little steering column there that when we turn it, it goes through the gears and it moves the wheels back and forth at the front.
I've just given up
Which is very
smoking
cool.
like 2 weeks ago. Well done. Wait, how long we been not smoking
10
now?
years probably.
Yeah, we
Long
smoked for
time.
a little while, but now we stopped a long time ago. Saved you a lot of money though, and now this is what we do. Oh. What was that?
Electronics in there. In you go, you little turtle.
I got ID'd when I was almost 30 for a game of Monopoly. Yep, that happened. I said to the cashier, who was only 18, I'm older than you. If I can't buy it, then you can't sell it. Yeah. I'm not sure about games. That's so weird. $1.95 10-pack of sovereigns back in the day. Yes. Oh gosh. Back in the day.
Stickers.
Everyone would go smoking around the smoking corner. Like why they went there is beyond me, because it was like they would go behind this storage container over here, and the staff window, like the staff room window, was here, so you could see who was going behind there. It wasn't. I was like, what are you thinking? Why are you going there? I only ever went back there once. I never went behind there again. I didn't like it. And then I only started smoking because my friends were smoking. Bad influence.
That's why everybody starts smoking.
Bad.
I don't
bad
think there's
influence.
a single person in the history of the world who's ever smoked a cigarette who didn't start for that reason.
Peer pressure. I got ID'd for pension discount day at Iceland.
Oh, now yeah, that might be cool. That as I get older and start qualifying for things like that, I might actually get IDs for the first time in my life. If I keep using your magic face thing, maybe I'll look too young to get things.
Yeah, we saw Lucy the other day, and she went, "You two look like film stars. What have you been doing?" I was like, "The only thing we have changed is started using the shark."
That's not the only thing. Like I said to you this morning, we have also both lost weight, so there's that as well.
But apparently our faces are looking good, apparently, so yay. But I figured out that you should only use the light, like the blue and red light once a day, because it can, I don't know why or how, can dry out your skin. Because I was doing it in the morning and then in the night time, my skin got really dry. Like, what is happening? And it's you're only supposed to use the lights once a day. The cold ones, you can use that as much as you want for like your puffiness of your eyes, but the light once a day. So we do it at night time. Don't we, Kevin?
Yeah.
I do it, and then I put his.
I say my words.
I just want to smack him when he does that.
What? I put it on and say, "Oh, that's bright."
It's the same words.
She hands it to me. It's already on. I put it on and say, "That's bright." Oh, that's cold. I just say it every day because they're the words I say. Got to have words.
And then he sits there looking like a fuckler.
I'm with my Kindle like that because I can't see properly, so I have to hold it really close to my one good eye.
It's so funny.
And when I say good eye, I mean the one that can still see if I hold it right up to it.
Anna, are there two different shades of blue on your map? Yeah, we've got light blue, teal. We've got navy down there, which I haven't used for a while. But yeah, there's like two different greens. But I'm good. I can do it.
It's all numbered. It is literally a paint by numbers, but with Lego.
Oh no, you're 9. What am I doing? What are you to weigh? You're a 10. Right, so 10.
Why does smoke smell so bad when you give it smoking? It smells bad when you do smoke as well. It's just you.
Don't smell it.
The benefits of the addiction outweigh it. It always smells bad. It's a horrible smell. And it always was. What changes have made you lose weight, Kev? I'm sorry if you forgot the pounds. Eating less and moving more. And not rushing is the key thing. Whenever I've tried it in the past, I've got on diets and tried to rush. Whereas now, just making that conscious effort to move a little bit more, eat a little bit less, stop eating when I'm full, and just, taking it. So it's been over a year now.
You'd finished your plate, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I was already losing weight. The main impetus for me was the gallbladder diet, the gallstone diet. So I got gallstones and couldn't eat like really fatty foods, and because of that lost weight. But then after I had my gallbladder out, I put it all back on again and just felt rubbish. So I was like, well, why don't I just eat the way I did when I had my gallbladder? So don't have loads of... Try to avoid all the stuff that was bad for the gallbladder. And without being too blunt about it, anyone who's had their gallbladder removed might be familiar with something called dumping syndrome, which it can be pretty grim. If you go out and have like a big KFC or something, you know about it.
5, 6.
So it's an unfair advantage. So I suggest you get gallstones and then just poo yourself every time you eat anything bad. You'll stop eating the bad stuff.
And mine is medication.
Is my tip of the day.
Yeah, I haven't looked out, but because of I have diabetes, they have put me on a drug which is for diabetes but also has the effect of weight loss. Yay. So I've lost like 10 pounds on that, but I have to take it for my health. So yeah.
Are you doing dry January? I don't drink alcohol.
We don't drink.
I'm doing dry last 10 years or so. Yeah, don't drink alcohol. Stop drinking alcohol. Not long after we stopped smoking, really. I guess it was probably maybe 2017, 2018. I was never that into either of them that I remember the dates. Some people are like, I've not had a drink for X amount of time or not had a cigarette since whenever. I don't remember the years even when we actually gave these things up. But I got to a certain age where I was like, I never really enjoyed drinking. I just did it because it's what everyone else did.
You used to get a rash, didn't you?
Yeah. Well, that was, the rash was the impetus for it. And rather than people
you
like...
You just use a word I don't understand.
Don't worry. People would be like trying to, well, why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try this? And I realised, actually, I'm not that into this anyway, so I don't need to try all these things to stop me having the rash. I'll just not drink anymore because I don't really enjoy it. I don't like having my brain changed. I like my brain. My brain's brilliant. So I like to have my brain unfettered.
But you do like a non-alcoholic Guinness.
I do. I like the taste of Guinness.
He does like a Guinness. What am I on?
What do you mean?
It says, what is it called? My mum is diabetic. What's my...
What, the drug?
Yeah.
Manjaro.
Yeah. It's what they've given me. Yeah. But it's like it's not it takes away, like, I don't know, it's like it takes away food noise, like, because before I would think about food like, well, when can I next eat, what snack can I have, but now it's gone away and I don't think about food as much.
Which means this cruise is going to be a waste of money next week.
We'll go on.
We had 4 meals a day when we were on it last year. We'd get to 10:30 at night and she'd be like, are we going down for supper? Are we what? I'm in my pyjamas. There was one night she genuinely made me get out of bed, put my clothes back on so we could go and have an extra dinner at the buffet.
I was great.
I know. But we got our money's worth as a result. That's how I discovered I loved Horlicks. Stove under there, no, he's not.
I don't even eat bread now. I've not had bread.
No, that's been
weeks.
weird. We've been chucking bread away because I don't eat a lot of bread, but some, like today we had some leftover meat from yesterday, so I had a sandwich with the leftover meat. So we needed a loaf of bread. I need to start putting it in the freezer because before we'd get through like 2 or 3 loaves of bread a week, whereas now we'll buy a loaf of bread in our shopping and throw away 3/4 of a loaf of bread when it starts to go yucky.
Well, the woman said I needed to stop on the white bread, so I've just called quick bread.
Well, that's the easiest way. That's the other thing that I said for years. Like, there was a point a few years ago where I didn't have any added sugar for 100 days because I challenged myself to do it for a video. And I found that much easier than being on a diet, because with my brain working the way it works, a black and white rule is so easy. The thing I always struggled with over the years of trying to lose weight was people telling me to eat in moderation. I can't do anything in moderation. I'm autistic. Moderation doesn't work. I have to, something is either allowed or not allowed. That's the only way my brain can work. So knowing now that there are certain things that will make me poo myself, don't have those things.
I've had the occasional cob.
She means a bread roll, boys and girls.
I call them cobs, Kevin. But that's all I've had. I'm on my Jura and I'm off on a cruise on Sunday. It's going to be odd eating less. It is weird. You just don't think. Excuse me. You just don't think about food, and sometimes it's annoying because I will go too far and not eat anything, and then I'll get the shakes and I'm like, oh, I should really eat, but I sometimes just forget. But yeah, I'm on a lot of medication. It's mental how much I'm on. I have to, I start my day with 8 tablets, and I end my day with 5 tablets with a bunch of tablets in the middle.
You love a tablet, don't you?
I do. It's not a northern thing, Corn.
It's a Midlands thing. It's not a northern thing.
You're a Midlands.
Well, I have, in my old office, I had on the back of my door a map called the Roll Scroll, where we sat there on stream one night. This is the kind of things you miss if you don't follow me on Twitch. We sat there on stream and everyone said where they were from and what they call a bread roll. And we had a different colour sticker for all the different things. And Cobb is very much like Nottingham, Derby, Leicester, the kind of East Midlands area. But if you get further over to Coventry, it becomes a batch. I think in Birmingham, it's, I forget what it is. I've got the map somewhere. But yeah, there's 8 different things that people call a bread roll in this tiny country. We are absurd, us British people. Utterly absurd.
I do rattle sometimes, yes. It is annoying having all of them. As long as they're not, I hate it if it's a medicine. Has to be tablet form. Blech. No.
Have you ever thought of making a Lego house that you can walk in? I mean, it sounds fun, but it sounds really expensive.
James May did that, didn't he?
We'd need a sponsor. It cost a lot of money.
But then we watched that one where the cars went on it, didn't we?
Yeah. The weirdest one is bread cake. Yeah, that is pretty weird. Suggest the map to Lego, what, the roll scroll. Once we're in the ambassador program, I will. I'll submit it as a Lego ideas thing. Do you guys like chips and curry sauce? Yes, although I've only really discovered it in the last couple of years. I was very much a chips should be dry kind of guy.
A weird thing.
I still don't. I'm not a massive fan of gravy or whatever wet things. Like putting people's beans on chips, just dirty little turds. But curry sauce is pretty good. I don't mind curry sauce. I will reluctantly agree that I wouldn't ever pour it over the top of the chips, but I don't mind dipping my chips in it. It's quite nice. But I mean, if I can dip my chip in anything, my chip is getting dipped in Belgian mayonnaise. That is the king of things to dip chips in.
Yeah, see, and I eat cobs as well. And I'm from Nottingham, so
we will be having some Belgian mayonnaise when we're in Amsterdam, because we'll go to the chip place that does the delicious mayonnaises. I like mayonnaise. Hello from the Fens. How are you doing, Fens?
The swamp.
Be careful, yeah. Anna will mock you and call you a swamp person.
I call Kevin a swamp.
I'm not from the Fens. No, I'm not. Peterborough's on the edge of the Fens.
You weren't from Peterborough. You were in the Fens.
I was born in Peterborough, and Lincolnshire's not in the Fens. The Fens is the other way, towards Norfolk.
You're a swampman.
I lived below sea level for most of my life, but not in a swamp.
How far are we now? Above sea level?
I'm not going to say, because
Oh.
people will be able to pick us out on a map if I do.
I don't think that's
Over
actually
100
true.
metres above sea level now. Quite high compared to below sea
Oh, it
level.
was so fun when we were in the where were we? The mountains. That was so fun.
Do we have matching tattoos? We do
No.
not. No.
Not allowed them.
What do you mean you're not allowed them?
You're not allowed them, are you?
Oh, I'm not allowed them,
No.
no. Because I take blood thinners, so I can't get tattoos. Well, they didn't scrape off the one I already had, but I'm not allowed any new ones.
No, you had that done when you were like what?
18th birthday, this was done. I'm an immigrant from Northamptonshire, no web toes for me. How are we getting to Amsterdam? Plane, train or car? None of the above.
Car for part of the way.
We're driving our car to Southampton, leaving it there, and getting on a cruise ship. And we are going Weatherspoons at sea.
Pardon?
That's what P&O, these short P&O cruises are. It's Weatherspoons at sea. We called it that last year, didn't we? People on their booze cruises.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I mean, you must get it.
I don't. Let me.
hard to
This is so
understand.
weird. It's so expensive as well.
It's not. It's dirt cheap. That's why we did
Is it?
Yeah.
What, the drink's dirt cheap?
Oh, I don't know how much.
No,
I mean, if you
exactly.
have a drinks package, I guess. I don't really know. But the cruise itself is mega cheap. What's the story behind my tattoo? It was my 18th birthday. I was drunk. I walked into the tattoo shop, and this was the one by the door. My brother has a very similar one and a very similar story 3 years later.
Yeah, his brother.
It does look like we've got matching tattoos. We absolutely don't.
His brother is the same age as I am.
Yeah.
I had to have an argument with my tattooist. She's like, "Are you sure you want this?" I was like, "Yes," because I've got Andy on my wrist, and she's like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes," but I had my brother with me, and I think she thought my brother was my boyfriend, and I kept going, "No, this is my son's name," and I went, "That's my brother," and she was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Yes, oh my god, I grew up with him. He is my brother. This is my son's name, who is, God, how old was he? 5 at the time. I didn't have Andy with me, but yeah, I had to have an argument. She wouldn't. She wasn't going to do it, but it hurt, and I never want one ever again. I don't know why people go, "Oh, yeah, I love the feel of it." I'm like, why? It's horrible.
I mean, you did have it done on a really sensitive part of your body.
Really hurt.
Mine didn't really hurt. Mine was alright.
I was right there.
Yeah, you needed to be on a fleshy a bit.
Yeah, I have there and Andy. The chubbiest thing I've ever did.
Would I get a Lego tattoo if I could? There's dozens of tattoos I would get if I could, but yes. I'm hoping if I ever get to come off these blood thinners, I'll be able to get a whole bunch of tattoos. I talked for years about how once I hit my 40s, I want my look to be tattoo sleeves and plain black t-shirts. I only got to do the plain black t-shirts because throughout my 30s, I would always wear logo shirts, like with superheroes and computer game stuff on. That was my look for my 30s. My look for my 20s was shirts. I wore shirts in my 20s. But in my 30s, it was T-shirts with like pop culture stuff on. 40s was going to be plain T-shirts, tattoos. But I haven't been able to do the tattoos bit yet. But I've got a list on my Evernote of like 10 tattoos that I will have the moment I come off these blood thinners. It's one of the main motivators for losing weight. Hopefully they'll let me come off the blood thinners and then I can just start getting tattoos. Multiple Pokemon ones are on the list, including a Pokeball. But yeah, a Lego brick I think would be cool. There's lots of things. A little minifig Kev. What would be my first? Probably a Pokeball would be the first thing I'd have done if I was able to have a tattoo. I do like Pokemon.
I tried Legends for one evening. I did not like it.
You're sat next to a legend now.
He meant League of Legends or Legends, as you would like to call it.
League of Legends, exactly. Fun fact for you, boys and girls: the reason Non-Lethal Legend is called Non-Lethal Legend is because at the time the series started 10 years ago, League of Legends was huge, and me not really understanding the YouTube algorithm at the time, thought I might be able to get some of those League of Legends players over if I used both of those words in the title of my series. I was trying to SEO it. I don't think I ever got any of the League of Legends people to come across. I was so young and naive, but obviously the brand name has stuck for the series. But yeah, that's why it's called Non-Lethal Legend. There you go.
Did Sheepdog come up with it though?
He did. Sheepdog's one good idea that he's ever had. Because I was agonising over what to call that series for days. Which is a long time for me to agonise over something. I don't often agonise. I usually act and then think afterwards. But I just couldn't think of a name for the series. And I knew, even in those early days, I knew I needed something brandable that I could have as like my calling card. I knew I couldn't just release a Football Manager series. That's what everyone else was doing. And I do think it's what's allowed me to stand the test of time in the genre. The fact that people know to look for Non-Lethal Legend. There are people who don't know my name but know Non-Lethal Legend and look for it every year when the game comes out. Which is great.
How can people not know your name? That's ridiculous.
Because they're not that into content, but they know
watch you anyway.
They know Non-Lethal Legend is a thing. When I get stopped in the street, half the time, well, maybe not half the time, but some of the time it is people saying, "You're the Football Manager guy." They don't remember what my name is, but they know me from making Football Manager videos. What does my shirt say and where did I get it from? It says, "Just one more brick, I promise." And I got it off of Amazon.
I hear that all the time. I'm like, yeah, alright, see ya. Bye.
Am I still on my first bag?
It's Technic.
Or did I? Oh God, I am still on my first bag. I've been going half an hour on one bag here. Technic is fiddly, isn't it? It's fun. I'm having a lovely time. But goodness me, it takes a while.
Oh, I need my whites. Oh, sugar plums.
Sugar plums.
Oh, nearly. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's there.
Shoot.
Do you get recognised much? Yes, he does all the time. Can't take him anywhere, and I just walk off and go, "Yep."
Oh, it's
I
so
just
funny.
leave him to it and just walk off because I find it. I can't deal with it.
You love it.
I really don't.
I love it.
No one recognises me much, but they do Kevin a lot. I think they know who I am, but I'm not the star. So
The star.
you are the star. You know you are, and you love it.
Well, it is mainly for Football Manager that I recognise. Well, it's happening more and more for Lego now. Certainly at Lego conventions and in the Lego store. I can't go to either of them without being stopped constantly now. But it's fun. I really enjoy it. As someone who doesn't really do social stuff, I wouldn't be talking to anybody if they weren't talking to me first. So it is quite nice having people stop me and say hello. So I actively encourage it.
Summer or winter, none. Spring and autumn is the best. I don't like being too cold, but I don't like being too hot.
There you go. There's my steering mechanism.
Well, hey, was it?
Indeed. Steering mechanism. That was moist.
Was it moist?
Right. Woohoo!
You can't do that.
Just did. Would you ever do meet and greets somewhere? I have done many times. We did on Comic-Con, EGX Comic-Con back in October. I've done them at Summer in the City. I've done them at VidCon, Insomnia. Yeah, I love doing meet and greets. I imagine we'll get to the point where we might start doing them at some Lego conventions. We don't need to yet, but as the channel continues to grow, I don't know how long we'll be able to carry on making the Lego convention videos the way I do now, with me just wandering around. Because even now, those videos used to take 20 minutes to make, and now they take 2 hours to make, because I'm stopping like every 30 seconds to chat to somebody. Which, like I say, that is not me complaining. I love it. But there's going to come a point where I can't make those videos in the 6 hours the convention is running for. And I'm going to have to start asking very nicely if I can come in early to film.
There we go. That's how tall it'll be.
Very nice. And then if I'm starting to go in early to do the vlogs, then I guess we could do meet and greets as part of it.
That's not that bad. It's not as bad as I thought. Ooh, it is bendy though. It was going to be. But yes. That is one side. Have you got any stickers?
I do not. You wouldn't let me buy £18 worth of post-it notes the other day because you said you had some at home.
Oh, we do have post-it notes. Where are they? They're on there somewhere. But yeah, I'm going to have to like put like line 1 on there or something.
Do I like Southampton? I'm going on holiday there in 3 weeks. Any suggestions for a tourist in the big city?
We go to IKEA.
Yeah.
IKEA's big, like.
You're not going on holiday to Southampton,
Leave them alone.
I've only ever passed through it. We'll be there for one night before we get on the cruise. We'll go to IKEA and the Lego store. I couldn't tell you anything else about Southampton.
Oh no, something has gone wrong. Uh-oh.
There is a Lego store, yes. There's a Lego store in the big shopping centre. If you're there on a cruise, the cruise port is right near where they've put all the stuff by the sea because they know a lot of their visitors are coming in off of boats. So yeah, there's a big Lego store in the shopping centre. There's a big IKEA. There's John Lewis that sells Lego.
Where's number 1?
Kevin, have you broken one of Anna's sets? No.
Yes.
Oh, there's a Forbidden Planet there as well, is there? I might see if I can wander down to Forbidden Planet. I do like Forbidden Planet. Although I'd just be a misery and compare it to the London one and be like, this isn't as good. That's what I'm like in every Forbidden Planet that's not London.
Something's gone wrong.
When you say something's gone wrong, that means you've done something wrong. What have you done? What has gone wrong?
I don't know.
Do you need an adult?
Oh, something's back to front. How's that happened?
I'm sure you'll
Oh,
figure it out.
What has happened? Hold that a minute.
Ah. Looks right to me.
Alright. Give.
That's all I can afford at the moment. I mean, fill your boots. I don't know what's in Southampton. Bournemouth's down the road.
That one's back to front, I think.
Portsmouth. There's lots of places near to Southampton that would be good for a visit. The New Forest you're right on the edge of the New Forest, and the New Forest is lovely. That's one of the nicest parts of the country. So if you've got a way to get out into the New Forest, get out into the New Forest. It's great. Yeah, don't know anything about Southampton, no, really. Do I have every Kevin Lego item? I don't have anywhere near. There's loads of them. I will get them, but I'm a long way away from having them yet.
Well, where do you live?
This is going to be Anna for the rest of the stream, trying to work out where she's gone wrong.
Right, you're number 1, so you take them out.
Yeah, there might be a football match going on while you're in Southampton. Last time we went, there was a match on. When we were trying to have dinner in the shopping centre, it was full of people in Southampton shirts. Wasn't it?
1. This is number 1.
I believe you.
1.
I'm colourblind. I am no help to you in this situation.
1.
Have you heard of Fording Bridge near Sandy Balls? It's Fording Bridge, the little village next to Sandy Balls. I think we drove through it. Sandy Balls is great. Love Sandy Balls. Would you both like to design and build your own Lego sets? I don't have the talent to be able to do that. For me, Lego is very much... I enjoy following the instructions. It's the following of the instructions that calms my brain down. I have a creative job. I don't need to get my creativity from my hobby. So I like to mindlessly follow instructions. That might change one day, but right now I'm happy just building sets.
I'm losing my mind.
Why don't you ask the chat for help?
No one can help me.
What do you mean they can't help you? Of course they can help you. You hold up the thing and they say what number it is.
Ah, this one. Okay, this is number 2. Right, so.
I'm the only one who can't help you because of my stupid eyes.
Right, number 3.
I'm losing my voice again, by the way. I'm getting husky. This cold that I've been fighting off for weeks is going to hit on the cruise, isn't it?
Yeah. It'll be payback for Disney. And I told Kevin to stop and he wouldn't stop. Because he was too giddy.
New Forest is nice. It's nearly on my doorstep. If you can, visit Bewley. I went to Bewley as a kid. I saw the Batmobile there. I'm thinking of Bewley's the car place, yeah? I'm sure I saw a Batmobile there as a kid. That's all I remember about it.
Oh no, that one's got, that one is that. And then, there we go. Right.
I'm ill again. You're always ill, Topher.
There we go.
I only got over this cold a couple of weeks ago and it came back on Saturday. I need to blame someone or something. Stop getting ill. You're sick all the time, Topher. You and Lady Topher are always either ill or injured.
I fixed it.
Well done.
Look.
It looks exactly the same.
No, it does not. That was the wrong way round.
I believe you. Other than Pokemon, is there another license you want to see Lego get? The Premier League. If they can do Formula 1, they can do the Premier League. That would be cool. They've done the German national team before, haven't they?
Right. Here we go.
But it'd be quite cool to have like a minifig collection of Premier League players.
Too fat. Oof.
What, to get something off the floor?
I couldn't get through. I was stuck between that box, this table, my chair.
Okay.
I was just like, and I couldn't get quite to where I wanted to be.
Yeah, Star Trek they've already got. Star Trek's coming later this year, so that one can't be a wanted one anymore.
Who saved them then? Was it Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars and Harry Potter. But it was Star Wars first. Shortly followed by Harry Potter. And then they've been printing money ever since. Because they are both properties that have quite passionate fans who love to spend money.
What reasons would you suggest someone streams?
I'm not sure what you mean. The only reason to do it is because you enjoy it, surely?
Oh dear.
I can't think of another reason why you would.
I
mean, we do it because it's our job, but we do this as a job because we enjoy it. If I didn't enjoy it, I'd go and get a different job.
Kevin doesn't like to be managed.
It's not even that I don't like it. I can't be managed. I'm unmanageable.
People have tried and failed.
Yeah.
You just have to let Kevin's be Kevin's, and it works out.
Leave me to do my own thing.
Yeah, I don't see Kevin. Oh, most of the. Oh, help me! I am stuck.
I don't know. Oh God, what have you done? Someone's tied your hair into this button when they tied your button up. Looks like they've got a handful of hair in there. Oh no, this is a problem. No, don't pull it. You're going to snap
I'll leave
the
it.
button off.
I'll do it later.
Have you guys ever heard of JM Bricklayer? I have not. Have you?
Can't say. Oh, really got it in there.
What would Anna's dream job be?
I would like.
Oh God, that was loud.
I would like to work in the prison mail room, every day. I would love to do that. I love that job. That part of the
That's
job.
your dream job.
I don't really have. Oh, my dream job, if I could move, if I could walk, if I was thin, would be an air hostess. But I was told from a very young age that I wouldn't be tall enough, so I never pursued it. Because the teacher told me I would never be tall enough, and now you see air hostesses all shapes and sizes. But yeah, back in the day I was told I would never be one because I am not tall enough, and that just stuck with me. But yeah, I would have loved to have done that. It is windy outside. Tree.
You stupid.
Or be a sleep specialist.
Niblet.
You're very quiet, Kevin.
Yeah, because I'm trying to get this bit in.
Do you need little fingers? Are you alright?
No fingering needed, thank you.
Why am I not using
Would
this?
you guys like a bin? What are you talking? What is a bin stream? I don't understand what's happening. No, you're all right, thanks. As good as a bin stream sounds.
No, it's someone promoting themselves by the looks of things.
Topher won't stand for that.
I don't think Topher's here.
Oh, not trying to promote myself. Okay.
Oh.
Right, where do you go, you little turtle? Your little turtle's kneecap. In you go. In you go. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, Kevin. You special boy. I'm great.
We're not trying to trash anyone's dream. We just don't know what it is.
Where are we looking? Who said that?
It gone up now, I think.
Go on. In you go. Yes. Yes. How are your bins at the new house? Have you trained the neighbours yet? No, the bins are a nightmare because you have to move the car to get the bins out. It's the worst
But they
scenario.
are nearer.
Yeah, they're easier to put stuff in from the house, but in order to put them out, we have to move the car. Spurs job might be available soon. Am I up for the job? They couldn't afford me. I don't think a football club could pay me enough money to quit what I do now. Right.
$1 million a year.
Bag 3, everybody. That is a lot of gears.
Oh, gears. I thought you said deers. I was like, why have you
Yeah,
got
it's
so
a lot
many
of deers.
deers? Something tugging you under the table there, Kev. It's the dog. The dog is moving about. Oh, that was the wrong colour.
$1 million a week, I might be tempted. I'd be tempted, yeah. But I would immediately be trying to get myself sacked so I could get back to doing something fun.
Just get like a wheel. You'd have a big room.
I just like having fun. I like the fact that I get up every day and just do what I feel like and have fun. That's my idea of a good life. So I don't think I'd want to do something super stressful. Surrounded by bumholes. Like I would be as the Spurs manager.
Who's the bumhole there?
All the fans. They're the worst people.
Is it owned by the fans? Is it one of them?
No.
No.
It's owned by a very nice man who is fully committed to stopping them being competitive as a football club, which is good.
Well, I thought football clubs need to be competitive.
Yeah, but Spurs realistically can't, so their manager gets that and deliberately doesn't try. It's good. He sells all their best players and doesn't really replace them. It's good.
I don't understand.
It's really good. Got a lot of respect for Daniel Levy. Have I tried lime Coca-Cola? I don't think I have.
6838366. Yeah.
Tofu's just banned someone. I don't know why.
Oh no.
I forgot the woohoo. No, I didn't. This is bag 3.
No, he did do the woohoo. I nearly swore.
As if I would forget a woohoo.
2 boxes. I'm gonna kill the dog. I'm actually gonna kill the dog.
Don't do it on stream. People will be grumpy about it.
Did you see the summer leaks? I don't know what leaks they were, but did you see them, Kevin?
I've seen some leaks, yeah. Is there a specific one that you're talking about? Like, I've seen there's a Spider-Man set on the way. There's various bits and bobs. Bobs and bits.
Oh, for being inappropriate, apparently.
Of course, if we can get banned for being inappropriate now, I'm surprised I survived my own streams.
What's he doing? Where is he?
He's using the box that this set came in as a pillow. He's dragged it over there and he's using it as a pillow. He's resting his head on a Lego Technic box.
Where's my phone?
He's a stupid, stupid moron. I just watched him drag it over there. Oh, he's taking his head off it now.
Oh, God, Lord.
He's a moron. He's
Leave him
a
alone.
moron.
That's funny.
Yes, Kevin.
Ooh! Oh,
You handsome little rascal.
I don't even know where that went.
My bum cheek.
Hello?
He's a precious boy. What, me? I agree.
Where in the world did it go?
I am a precious boy.
Just kick your foot up.
Way!
I don't know where that went. Hopefully
sure.
I'll have spares.
Trevor will eat it at some point.
Oh, my nose. Right.
Don't you start having a cold.
No shush.
No shush. What, you want me to be
3,
loud?
6, 3, 6, 3, 3. No, because that you'll start doing that, and then I'll go in my mind, and then I won't be able to stop,
Yeah, that's how I do.
and then I won't be able to do what I'm doing, and that will be
Ah, you Swedish nipple.
annoying.
Technic sets are nothing like Lego. I don't think I've put a brick together yet.
I had that with that the solar system one. Yeah, forever I didn't put a.
I mean, I'm enjoying it, but it's a completely different build experience. It's a nice little bit of variety.
But then sometimes you miss when you want to put bricks together.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a single brick
Oh,
in this set yet. Pardon?
Shut. I didn't say anything.
She did. She sweared.
Because I'm getting
did swear,
confuddled.
swear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Once I caught a fish alive.
It's because you've put that noise in my head now, and now I can't stop it.
And I let it go again.
Do you know when the Star Trek comes out?
Star Trek?
Trek.
Black Friday.
That's a long time away.
Yeah, it's this year's Black Friday set.
Jeez.
Why did you let it go?
No, stop it.
I hate Technic sets. I never have time for them. I mean, it's certainly taking longer than a normal Lego set would take, which is good because sometimes I do build too fast on these streams and I'll get through like 5 sets. And that is a bit silly because then I don't have anything to build on the next stream. So I think every now and again I need to slow myself down with a Technic set the way I've done tonight. The only problem is I'm probably not going to get it finished looking at the time, so I've still got one more bag.
I'm going to leave all the ones till the end.
Does Anna collect all the Harry Potter sets? She does not.
I don't know. I just pick things I like look of. So I liked the Borrow House because it was ski
The
with.
Borrower House, did you just call it?
What's it called? The
Borrow.
Borrows. See, I don't know the names. I just like things I like.
That would be a great set though, The Borrowers.
Yeah. I watched that the other week.
I didn't know there was still a way to watch that.
Yeah.
What, the TV show from the 90s?
No, the film.
I didn't know there was a film.
There is
I don't
a
watch films.
The film that baffled me when I was a little kid was The Indian in the Cupboard. I still don't understand what that was
I
about.
have any idea what that means. I've never heard of that.
Yeah.
Love your content. I'm looking forward to Bricktastic event in Manchester, my first convention. Excellent stuff. You may well see us there. We are in Manchester for the weekend. We will be having a lovely time. Anna will be dragging me around all the Lego stores, I imagine.
No, I won't.
Someone's going to be dragging someone.
It won't be me.
I'll be going. We were a little upset to see that the Legoland Discovery Centre doesn't have an adult night the night before. That seems like a missed opportunity.
Well, they're not affiliated, are they?
No, but they can see they've got the biggest Lego convention in the country in their
then
city.
it'd be too crowded.
I suppose. We should see if we can private hire it.
No, we shouldn't.
I imagine that's actually more likely what's happened. Somebody's private hired it that night and we'll be doing some kind of meet-up there. It's the sort of thing we'll do next year, maybe. Do a big Bricktastic block party meet-up at the Legoland Discovery Centre. That would be awesome. Awesome saucepans, as you like to say.
I don't.
You love saucepans.
9.
I didn't explain anything to Anna. Anna doesn't need things explaining to her.
What do you need to explain to me? Big Kev oh, yeah. Yes, he did. It was fine.
Manchester Lego Sports, Arndale Store, Game, HMV and the Entertainer. We're not going to bother with Game, HMV and the Entertainer, but we'll go to the 3 Lego stores and Bricktastic.
Is he moved? Where's it now? What is it there?
I say we'll go to the 3. We might not bother with the Trafford Centre one. We'll do the Discovery Centre one. But we might just park out the front of the Discovery Centre and just do that. Because if we're doing the Manchester City Centre one, there's not a lot of point in going to the Trafford Centre one.
7,
they are just Lego stores.
6, 7, 6, 7. And 2. I might need to watch it again if I can find it, The Indian in the Cupboard. I remember it so long. It was so long ago, but I didn't understand it. Maybe I'll understand it
I
now.
think it sounds like there was an Indian in a cupboard at some point. But
when I lived with 4 boys, it was quite hard.
who's my favourite TikToker? Block Party. So is the Brick Fest worth going to? Is it a waste of time? What do you mean by Brickfest? There's so many different things that you could be referring to.
The one we went to last year.
If you're talking about Brickfest Live, definitely not. If you're talking about Bricktastic in Manchester, it's the biggest one in the country. So yeah, we'll definitely be going to that. That's why we're going. We've never been before, but we hear good things about it. The conventions I go to regularly at the weekend are also great. Am I a SWAS fan? I mean, I don't know if I could still class myself as one in 2025. Sensible World of Soccer. I played it in the 90s and enjoyed it very much, but I don't think I'd want to play it now. Is Manchester in London? Where? Oh, is Manchester now tied with London in the amount of Lego stores? No. There's 3 in Manchester plus the unofficial airport one. Yeah, but if we're counting airport ones, because London's got 4, plus Legoland Windsor, which is just outside, and there's 2 there. So that's 6. But then there's also one at Gatwick and at Stansted. So that's 8 if we're counting airports. So no, London's still in the lead. And then you've got Blue Water just outside as well.
I've been there.
You have? Like, if you're counting Trafford Centre, you should probably count Blue Water. So...
Hold on, the Blue Water was London.
Yeah.
So why would Manchester be London?
It's not.
You've messed my brain up.
I was answering someone's question. They said, is there now as many stores in Manchester as there is in London?
Oh,
and and they said because there's the airport one as well. And I was saying how, if you're counting airports, 2 of the London airports have one, and if you're counting Trafford Centre, you've got to count Blue Water.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
What's the rarest set you have in your collection? Rarest, probably one of the retired modulars, I guess.
At the pet shop.
Maybe.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We don't have any super rare stuff. Brickfest Live. If you're talking about Brickfest Live at the NEC last year, then definitely not. That was rubbish. But it's never going to be back in this country anyway. We scared them off. They shut their website down. Although they are still touring America. So the Americans just need to treat them the way I treat them.
They didn't have half their...
I've seen videos of them in America. It was exactly the same as it is in America. People complain about them constantly. They are an awful event. Do not go to Brickfest Live. But the Americans stand for it, apparently. Don't know why.
1, 2,
Have you heard anything about the new Arkham Asylum this year? Other than the fact there is one, no. Have we collected all the Lego stamps in the UK? No. We do plan at some point this year to do a video where we do them all in one trip.
What?
I've got the trip planned out. It's going to take us a week.
No. That's mental.
Yeah, it's going to be cool.
Ugh.
It'll be a fun series of videos. We'll do like daily vlogs of us travelling around the country going to Lego stores from Southampton all the way up to like Edinburgh and Glasgow, calling it everywhere in between. It would be a cool trip. I planned the trip so that we had some cool hotel stays and things along the way as well. It's not just Lego.
It's in the car.
Yeah, like we'd do like 3 or 4 stores a day and stop somewhere cool. Like I think I planned a night in Brighton, a night in Cardiff, a night at home halfway through.
Home. Poor Dave.
Do you think you'll ever venture into more Star Wars? I mean, we have some Star Wars sets, but it's never going to be a main part of the collection because we're not into Star Wars. And that's a good thing. We don't want to be spending £1,000 on sets. Have they confirmed it's... Oh, yeah, Black Pearl is coming this year.
Oh, I do like...
Yeah, that's...
I don't like the sails if they're plastic. That's the only thing I don't like. I find that they give me the ick. Them kind of horrible plastic things. I know they're plastic bricks, but the sails don't have to be.
Well, then not all the ships have plastic sails.
I just don't like
I've got
it.
a ship upstairs that's got like papery sails.
Hmm.
We've got lots of gears going on here, boys and girls. We've got a whole gear situation. This is quite the mechanism, and you know me, I like a mechanism. One of the reasons we're doing the Amsterdam cruise again is because I like watching the lock on the way in.
But not like on the way out.
I was asleep then.
I could have gone
you
overboard
project the
and you
Lord of the
wouldn't
Rings
know.
$500 set will ever be on sale? Rivendell was on sale before Christmas, if that's the one you mean. It was in several Black Friday sales. You could pick up Rivendell. Yeah, they'll be discounted Lord of the Rings, I'm sure. Everything goes on sale eventually.
That's great.
So many gears. What future Lego sets would you like to buy in the future, and how many brickheads have we both got? I don't know, dozens of brickheads. Future Lego sets, just more cool buildings. That's really what it is. My favourite thing is always going to be the Lego City. I just want the Lego City to get cooler and cooler. With cool trains and cool buildings. I want my own version of Miniland. The amount of hours I've spent just looking at Miniland at Legoland while Anna's sat on a bench and I'm just gazing at Miniland.
Well,
So I want to take it home with me. I don't make any attempt to watch him. He just does his own thing.
He disappeared the other day. We were out with him and we took him to McDonald's at Peach Services. And he did his order, and then normally he just stands behind me. And I did mine. It's like, I wanted some nuggets. I looked round, he'd gone. I don't know where he went. I was shouting his name, and he just walked out of WH Smith. Like, where have you been? Why did you go there by yourself? Frightens the life out of me, he does. So I don't know where he is. I don't want him to go in the shop and just pick stuff up and then walk out of it. That's like, because I know what they're like in there. They've always got someone watching, and like if someone grabbed him and like said, "You need to pay for that," he wouldn't understand what that means.
No, but he'd kick off such a fuss that you'd then know where he was. As far as I know, there has never been a Red Dwarf set. No.
Are you sure?
Very sure. Very, very, very sure.
Again, that was another thing I tried to watch and I didn't get it. But then I was very young, so.
If I may ask, what's the drawing on the cushion behind you? Cushion behind you. Oh, that cushion there. It's a Persona one, I think. Yeah, it's Morgana from Persona 4 or 5?
Golden.
Is it Persona
No.
4? Is that Persona 4, that one?
It's Teddy and Morgana, so it's from.
Oh, is Teddy on there as well?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Teddy and Morgana. I wasn't turning all the way around. Yeah, it's Teddy from Persona
Golden.
4 and Morgana or Mona from Persona 5.
Yeah. One of the pillows he's not like Dave had. Have.
Yeah, because I love Persona. I'm going to play Lego City again on the Nintendo Switch. Have I played it? I haven't. Anna has played it a lot.
So I played it when it came out. Loved it. I thought this was the greatest thing. It was like GTA for kids. It was so good. And then my son decided that he liked it. And I used to have to play it every single day for about a year. Because his teacher would come and then I'd have to play that with him. So like it was his reward. And as much as I love Andy and as much as I like Lego, I hate that game now. I hate it with a passion. Because the thing with Rue, he likes doing the same thing over and over and over again.
Does that remind you of anyone?
What Andy wanted to do was go and find the chickens and then jump off the cliff and fly every day. And then we have to go to the big city and jump on the big balloons, the big parade balloons. I love Andy, but like he never did any of the story missions. Like I was like, you're gonna have to do this one because if you want to open the map, you have to do it. So he would go and sit in the hallway while I did that, and then he would come back so he could do bits and other stuff. Yeah, every day. But it's great. When I first played it, loved it. Couldn't fault it. I think I played it on the Wii U back in the day. It was
I haven't done that for a few years.
It was such a good, a good little console.
That was a podcast mainstay, the Wii U noise.
Like
It's muscle memory, that coming out.
The way they used the screen for what was happening on TV. Excellent. It was just like a big DS. It was like a DS, but the TV was like your other screen.
This mechanism is incredible. So you got these little wheels on the bottom, so as you push it along, everything on the front turns. Oh, that's so cool. I wish it was motorised. Right, I've got time for bag 4.
I'm sure you could get a motor for it.
This is a great set. I need your yearly FM roadmap reveal video tomorrow. I'm ready to go. I've recorded tomorrow's Non-New to Legend already, but even in that, I'm like, I don't know if you're watching this on Tuesday or Wednesday, because there's every chance Tuesday's video got pushed, so I could do an FM25 trailer reaction. I hope it's tomorrow. I think if I had to put money on it, I would say tomorrow. It's the most likely day they do announcements. If it's not tomorrow, it'll be Thursday. They love Tuesdays and Thursdays for announcements.
I think it is a combined hamster, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, crumb holes.
Careful.
Crumble niblets.
Wheels.
Woo!
No, wheels.
I'm running out of space. Can you sit on the floor for a bit?
No, I cannot.
We need a bigger table. This is why we need a stream room upstairs. This is
It's
why we
only
need
because
an
I've got
office.
all my tubs up here. It's because I need the white one.
Where the hell do you go? Up there. Yeah, once we've got a stream room, we'll bring the big desk out of the storage unit, which is
broken, isn't it?
huge. Huh?
It's broken.
No, it's not. That's why it's in the storage unit and not the tip.
Which one was broken then?
I don't know. My old desk from before I got the standing desk is the size of my standing desk. So it's a 1.6 metre wide desk. This is a metre wide. So we'd have an extra foot each to play with. Plus it's deeper. It's a much bigger table.
So the camera and the mic would be further away.
The camera and the mic would be... Well, the camera would be mounted to the wall up there. And the mic would probably get a shotgun mic mounted to the wall as well.
Nephew, he was doing the same thing. Woo! It was a shame that it failed. I don't think it failed. I think it was.
It did fail.
It was a precursor to the Switch, wasn't it?
Yeah. They rushed it out too early. The technology wasn't ready for it. They wanted to make the Switch then and couldn't.
Look at me using words as precursor. You'll need a tractor with a trailer on the back of it to run alongside, depending on how authentic you want things to be.
One step ahead of you.
That's all the wine.
We'll build that on the next stream.
Right, there we go. We are now finished that one. Which I guess goes... Oh no, it can't go there. No, that way. There you go. That looks... If I move my arm, it'll go out there. Look now. You can, if you see, look on the camera.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, look on the camera. Look, you can see it starting to come together. Do I start another?
Yes, because I've got this bag to do. Do another one.
I didn't get out enough things.
Do one more panel. And that should give me time to finito.
Oh, I've got that weird sound in my ear again.
Oh, boys and girls, by the way. I've got a
Jeez.
TikTok video planned for tomorrow for my Kevin Chapman TikTok.
Look at that.
That is a lot of white. I've been fascinated to discover how little people pay attention to what you say in a TikTok video. I put a video out over the weekend asking for game recommendations and then explaining that I wanted to get recommendations basically for cozy games. And the amount of people who completely... I said, I don't want to play stuff like action games. I showed the games I already had on my Switch and my Steam Deck. And the amount of people who were replying with Red Dead Redemption.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption's excellent.
Yeah, but it's the opposite of what I was asking for. The Souls games. Well, no.
Oh, no.
I said in the video, I don't want to play a game where there's any chance of me dying or failing. And they were suggesting the Souls games. It's like, you have not listened to a word I've said in this video.
Red Dead is excellent though, jeez.
Yeah, and I've played it and loved it.
You didn't finish it though, did you?
Yes, I did. You were obsessed that I haven't
You
finished
didn't.
games.
I don't think you
absolutely did finish it. I didn't play the little postscript bit.
Why?
Because I don't want to spoil it. But you know why I wouldn't do that. Because you know how I play games. I was done. The story was complete. I didn't need to play anymore.
Hold on. Like 4 is here.
Same reason I didn't get on with Fallout 4, because the story didn't make any sense.
Apparently, if you go into Fallout 4 and put luck of 10 and go up, your son will be outside. Apparently, I don't know if that's actually true. If I want to try it, because I doubt that is.
I loved Fallout 3, loved Fallout New Vegas, didn't make it past the first couple of hours of Fallout 4 because the way you just immediately abandon the idea of trying to find your kid. Just I can't work with that. It's too much of a break from reality. The story had too many holes.
1, 2, 3. Oh, sugar plums.
Right.
No. Do that again.
What are you doing, you handsome specimen, Kevin? Okay.
So,
Have you guys played any of the Enchanted games? We've played all of them. The only one I didn't like was the Vita one.
So weird.
Too gimmicky. I didn't want a tech demo for the Vita. I wanted a computer game.
It was fun.
It wasn't.
It was. I played
didn't
it.
Enjoy it. This has just popped out and I don't know how. I think I pushed that in too far.
1, 2.
3, 4, 5. Oh, uh-oh. We could be about to have a disaster. The stream might be about to end.
But you can't do something.
No, because I did something wrong and I thought it was all going to explode. But luckily I got away with it. I didn't get on with Fallout 4 because it immediately put me in power armour and made me fight a Deathclaw. You should be poking mole rats and botflies with a stick for a few hours. You should be looking for your kid. When you turn up at that first place and they're like, hey, can you help us fight off these guys? Put on this fancy armour. The answer should be, no, I'm looking for my kid. I'm not going to go and fight your battle for you. Sorry. If you're still struggling once I've found my kid, then I'll come back and help you out. But no, you immediately get distracted by the shiny. I mean, I know I would... I mean, if Andy was missing...
Oh, I wouldn't have got to help anyone.
Exactly. And I couldn't get past that. Because it was nonsense that you would just... I want to play in the armour.
Yeah, then people wouldn't exist to me.
Yeah, exactly. And that's... I just couldn't get past that. It was game breaking for me. I can only suspend reality so far. And that was just nonsense.
1,
One for you, Curvers. I know how much you like films. The actual film in the cinema at the moment that's so long, it's got an interval, 3 hours. I mean,
Wow.
I'm not necessarily against a long film. Wicked, wonderful, loved that. Would watch it again, and I don't rewatch things, but Wicked was fantastic.
Oh gosh.
So I don't mind watching something if it's good and long. That's like 3 hours long, and Wicked was great.
Long film.
Loved it. Ready to watch it again.
Yes, we will. When it comes out in physical form in a few days, I think it's the end
What
of
was
the
your
week.
opinion on the Uncharted movie?
It was alright.
Would you believe me if I told you I haven't seen it?
I liked it. It was fine for what it was. And, like, it's Tom Holland. Like, I love a Tom Holland film.
Where do you go? You ratatouille? Ah, sugar plums. Da, 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 da. Oh, Kevin, Kevin. Da, 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 da. You are my Kevin. Where's my dingle hopper? We're just building the other side of the mechanism now. We're getting there. Oh, hello there, you little rascal.
2, hold on, 6, 7, 1, 2, yeah. Yeah. 4, 6, 4, 3.
Oh, Kevin, Kevin.
8, 7.
We're being very quiet because we're both concentrating.
I've just got to fill all this in now with white. Oh, it's a lot of land. It had Spider-Man in it. It did have Spider-Man in it. I do like a Spider-Man. 18th of Feb, Avowed is coming out. Which is an Obsidian game. And I like Obsidian because they made
MS.
Fallout Vegas, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I liked Vegas, obviously. So yeah, we'll see what they bring out. It's like a fantasy which has got magic and it's got guns and then like your shield and your spells in like a fantasy world, and that comes out on the 18th of Feb, which I'm glad about. And like Assassin's Creed is a month later because it would have come out like Avowed comes out on the 18th and no. Assassin's Creed was supposed to come out on the 14th, and then Avowed was supposed to come out is coming out on the 18th. So it would have been weird, wouldn't it? But now it's like the only thing I can think of I want to play.
Civilization 7!
I'm not into Civ games. I've tried, and I don't understand them at all. Kev loves them.
Yeah, he does.
But I don't understand them.
I may have done the £90 pre-order so that I can play it on the cruise.
So yeah, he's never going to talk to me while we're there. So
I'll recognise your existence occasionally. It'll run really slowly on my Steam Deck, I imagine.
But yeah, I'm at the moment. I mean, not Assassin's Creed. No, I'm not. I'm cyberpunking. I'm going through that. I've just got into I didn't know relationships were a thing in Cyberpunk because they weren't when it first came out, when it was broken, but it is now. And apparently I am having a relationship with a man called, oh my god, what's his name? River Ward, the policeman. So that's going on now. That's fun. Yeah, but I'm just trying to get through that. I want to get to like the end so I can like get the add-on with what's his name?
Idris Elba.
Yeah, he's in it. He's in the
indeed.
DLC, so I wanna try that. But yeah, I do like my gaming.
Why'd you stick out, you turtle? Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine, boys and girls. Stop worrying. Thought I'd made a terrible error.
I have such a backlog of games to play, but I have an 8-month-old who doesn't believe in the concept of sleep, so I'm physically and mentally exhausted. Oh no, I know that. Yeah, I've been there, done that. Yeah, it's not a fun time, but you've got an 8-month-old, so play with them. They're fun. Well, they can be fun. Or give them a controller that you don't really care and you can play both. Like play the Lego game. That would be fun. At least it will get that itch of gaming out and you can watch bright colours and Lego and stuff. Andy used to take a nap in the day until he was about, I don't know, 1.5. Like every day. 1 till 3, sorry, he would have a nap and then he stopped just one day and I was like, no, because that's when I used to do my exercise.
Oh, this is to lift the front up and down. Oh, this is super duper.
Are you wishing you got that now instead of the other one?
No, I'm happy with them both. I don't need to make choices. My choice, if ever I'm presented with a choice, I always go both, please.
But you had a choice that day.
Yeah, but then I went back the next week and got the other one.
Oh, I'll have your 8-month-old for a bit.
No, you won't. You know you're not allowed near babies.
I love babies. When we went out with the family, I just spent most of my time holding a baby. I love babies.
Don't get any ideas.
They're so small.
I've already booked my penis removal.
Yes, but I gave it back, didn't I? I did want to bring it home with me, like just put it in my bag and then bring it back. But I would love a baby, but I'm too old. I couldn't.
Anyone who argues whether I'm that, by the way, is getting permanently banned.
I would know, but if I couldn't. My back wouldn't support one. Yeah, my back would just bang, go die. It would just sever, like sever. Severed. Yeah, my back would just go bing. No. Oh no.
I'm new to Lego and massively into Star Wars. What sets do you recommend?
BD1.
Yeah, it depends
It's fun.
how much you want to spend. With Star Wars, you are in the fortunate or unfortunate position of there being a gazillion sets at every price point, so you can spend as much or as little as you want. So wander around the Lego store and pick up the ones you like the look of.
No,
in your price
they can't do
range.
that.
Why?
Get Anna off the channel. Thank you, Callum. I need to get
Was
off
that their
the
full
channel.
sentence?
Yeah.
What a pillock. Topher's dealt with them already. Some people are silly gooses.
How far away from cams are you? Maybe you can babysit. You don't look dangerous. I'm not dangerous.
I don't know how you'd get there. I'm not driving you near a baby.
They're fun.
They're not. They're time consuming and expensive. They're the opposite of fun. Lego is fun.
But they're so small.
They don't even do anything interesting until they're like 15.
You used to
So
throw
boring.
balls at your children.
I would kick the balls at them, not throw them. I'd prop Lucy up on a cushion and then kick a football at her head. And as she flopped over because she couldn't hold herself up yet, she looked like a goalkeeper.
We want to see Anna's Lego videos, not off the channel. Okay. I'll pay for the Uber.
I still don't think you should be near babies. You'll start getting ideas.
Strange, that person's donated a total of 150 to the channel as well. But I need to get off it, apparently.
How mad. Is that what they said? That was
Yes,
just that? They didn't say anything else?
No, just that
It couldn't have been a
sentence.
joke or something.
It was just that sentence.
How mad. Right, come on then, you little rascals. We're on the final bit. I've only got a few bits left. Take the cash and no questions asked. Oh yeah, it's always my policy.
I'm not. No, it's not it's not a franchise. I'm really into. I like the house as a build, but I'm not paying for the franchise prices.
What are we talking about?
The Cullen thing.
After looking at channel activity, it said something similar in another live stream. Must have missed it. Wow. How odd.
That's nice.
Now you mention it, I remember the person called Callum who was throwing money at us. They were doing like film studies or something.
Yeah.
They're obviously mental. Oh well. We'll spend I'll buy Anna something nice with £150.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure that person didn't misspell and actually wanted to say more Anna? Let's not worry about it. If it was a genuine mistake, which if they've said it before, it sounds like it wasn't, I'm sure they'll contact us some way and we'll rectify it. If they're just a jerk, they're just a jerk. Giving us money, you do get this a little bit. As someone who's been doing content for like 15 years now, occasionally you get people who are that broken in the head that they think by giving you money, they're buying the right to be a dick. And that's not how it works here. You're not buying the right to be awful. But some people have got that mindset, which is a little bit odd. So maybe they think, oh, I've spent all this money, I can say what I like, and that's just not how it works. Right.
See, that gives me anxiety when people say that.
Ignore him. You should see some of the things that get said to me on a daily basis. The internet's an awful place. You don't need to take it personally. Oh God, where does this go? Where does this go? Oh, there. Okay, you beautiful specimen. I know a few of them on the Twitch channel. Oh yeah, we've had a few on the Twitch channel over the years. Definitely.
Do I like
Oh, crumbs! Ah!
dance for me?
Shape of
Puppets,
Soup. Thank you
dance.
very much for the donation. I will dance for you a little bit. For an extra tenner, the shirt comes off.
I play more PlayStation than I do Xbox, but I do have both of them. Just because I don't know. I just prefer to play games on my PlayStation than my Xbox. But when it comes to like Xbox exclusives, obviously I'll save the money and play it on the not save money, but play it on the what's it called? Game Pass.
Yes.
Because I'm not mental.
I wasn't strictly listening there. I was reading the chat. I'm doing a complicated bit of my build. Because I'm doing the little house for my little man to live in.
Oh, everyone's been really nice. Thank you. For 20, Kevin, will you keep it on?
Yeah, deal. Can take or leave, Kev. Thanks, Neve. Oh, love it.
Oh, no, we love Kevin.
No, it's fine. You can take or leave me. I'll cry myself to sleep again tonight.
I'll never forgive Sony for killing off Sega. It's in the past now, isn't it? Like, I know what you mean, like the whole PlayStation Sega merger thing. I would love one of them set up, so that would have been fun to mess around with. But yeah, I like this.
Where the hell did that go? I just peeled off a sticker. Oh, it stayed on the sheet.
I like some of the exclusives on PlayStation, like Astrobot is just God of War. It's so good. Love God of War. I really hope they make a third one because it will be so excellent.
It will be called God of War 3, I think.
Well, there is a God of War 3 already.
Oh, well, there you go then.
It'll be like God of War.
Love
I
and
don't
Thunder.
know.
They did Ragnarok.
But it's just, the way that Ragnarok ended, because I didn't want to end it the first time I played it, because I was like, because it foreshadows what's going to happen. I'm like, well, I don't want that to happen. I don't want to see that. And then it did end, and I was like, I'm okay with that. And now I need to see what happens with Atreus, because that. Why is Astrobot so good? Because it's so beautiful. It's so
Just gimmicky.
You shush.
It's not my thing.
No, but like this world, like I don't want to completely ruin it, but you've got like star systems, and you go in there and you have you do levels, and then you've got a boss, and then when the boss is defeated, you get to go to a extra system, and it's just. It's so I don't want to spoil it for anybody. They do like worlds of games that we know, like everybody would know or recognize, and it's so beautiful and it's so well done, and it's just and I've played Astrobot since it was VR, so I've played all three of them. Yeah, it is a bit like a Mario Galaxy clone. But I'm okay with that.
Huh? Nearly there.
Well, I'm not going to start another one,
No,
but I have
that's
finished this one. And so 1, 2, and 3.
I think I've just got to put the wheels on now anyway. Well, the last couple of bits of gadgetry, then the wheels.
I just have to work out which way this is. Where's my book? Right, so that is
wheels
that way.
Right, little wheels at the back.
And then this one is...
I remember the video where Kev left working in a school for YouTube. Crazy how far things have come. It is mad, isn't it?
There we go.
Mad. Turtle's neck.
Do you know what's in my head?
Brains.
The song called My Sharona.
Why?
My Sharona. I don't know. It's just in my head. In my brain.
While I'm just finishing off, boys and girls, as a reminder, if you weren't here at the start of the stream, we normally stream Mondays and Fridays. This week, Friday's stream will be on Thursday. So the next stream will be Thursday night. And then there will not be a stream on Friday. I'm doing a Twitch stream on Friday instead. I've got to do
no.
I'm doing a sponsored stream on Friday.
Just move this a minute.
So I need to, I have to do that on Friday, so we can't do this. So we're just moving things around a little bit. You'll still get the same amount of streams.
Oh no, wrong one.
If anything, you get your next stream a little sooner. Right, I've finished this. I need to show you all of the moving parts though. So I'm just going to get my my lizard out the way. Because this is cool. I love these Technic sets. I've got quite a few of these on display upstairs now. So you've got so many gears on the front here, and you've got this mechanism where when you push it forward, you can see it's turning the gears to the point where everything on the front is moving. I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but these gears at the front are all turning as it moves forward. And we've also got steering in the back there, so you can turn it and steer it another way and rotate it round. I don't know what this bit is for. We've got a wang jangler on the back.
I guess it's to put your truck on
We've
there
also
as
got,
well.
oh, and of course we've also got this.
That's where your vegetables come out.
You've also got this, so you can put the bit at the front up and drive it without. With rear wheel drive's hard, isn't it? And God, I don't have rear wheel drive, goodness me. But you can put the bit up and down. Do you have to move the table to quite this extent? Could this not wait until the stream is done?
Yeah, but you... Oh, always want to go to bed really quickly, so I'm putting things away. It has gone 10.
Right, boys and girls, we will wrap things up there. We'll see you again on Thursday night. There's a video out tomorrow of the new modular I've built. And yeah, we'll figure something out for Thursday. Toodle pip, everybody. Bye.